Hey Max, how's it going, buddy? How you doing? Penis. Whoa! Whoa! Hold on. Pushkar, how's it going, man? How you doing? Harsh, how's it going, man? S can be either here or here. The P can be either here or here. Way too hot, otherwise good. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm good too. Pushkar. It's one of those rainy, glooming days, you know, so I woke up late and I'm sleepy, and even though I slept a shit ton and I'm tired, even though I haven't done anything. I'm not even tired, I'm just like lethargic, you know? Lethargic is a much better word. So peak rain days, absolutely agree. I love the rain. How could anyone ever hate the rain? Pushkar, do you know the fear of being rained upon in this lonely world? Haha. Sepic? Is that a word? Ah, that was so good, Harsh. That was so good. Sepi. Sepid? Wait, it allows me to use the same word again? Did not think the game even allows that. What? You're telling me I can just keep doing this? What the f- Okay, devs, you need to code this out. What the fuck is this? That's so dumb. That's so stupid. Kami, yo, how's it going, buddy? Rubber chicken. Banana peel. I'm being like... I don't know, I'm thinking like... comedic items or something. A rabbit hole. Globe. Pocket watch. Roulette wheel, globe, gyroscope, grindstone. Things that spin, maybe? Oh, that's actually not bad. Bro, the like and dislike UI on mobile is so ass now. On YouTube? Because YouTube doesn't even have a... Well, I guess it has likes and dislikes, it just doesn't show them, rather. 4 back-to-back ads. Wouldn't believe it, Nagito. I don't get a dime from those. Haha. That's all going to YouTube's pockets. God bless them. You know what? You know what? They need more money. That's what I say. Our corporate overlords are not rich enough. Elon Musk should be worth $2 trillion. That's what I say. You know what? 10 trillion. You know what? Make it 100 trillion. Why not? Can't you turn on monetization? Just turn it off when you said copyright shit. Likes are now next to views. Phantom, exactly. My goats. Massachusetts. Wait, things that are difficult to pronounce, maybe? Massachusetts? No. Stop playing. How you doing, buddy? Banana peel. Rabbit hole. Rubber chicken. Fuck. I was thinking like comedic items. Tea party. Pocket watch. Why would you not turn on monetization? What's the point of me holding back on music most streams? No, Kami, as in the monetization is on. Don't get me wrong. The monetization on streams is on. I'm just referring to the number of views, but you're good. I appreciate you. Just use ad block. True. Yeah, community's full of bums. They could see COI I'm made because of a wave of hate back when it ended. Makes sense. Hey, listen, the reason I completely believe that is whenever I talk to Sal, he goes, yeah, COI is this great work of art where you can absolutely see how Cuttlefish has grown as an author compared to his earlier works. That being said, it's a piece of shit and I will never read it. And I refuse to support it. I'm like, okay, I'm so fucking confused. I don't know. Okay. Seltzer bottle? Really? It's always great so many people were reading AI summaries when it was releasing. Seriously? Jesus. Alice's Wonderland. MA, Massachusetts, Master of Arts. What is Millia? Oh, Millia. Yeah, of course. Mother. Of course, makes sense. Ma, we had a chicken or what? Fucking Christ, even that's not perfect? Seriously? Come on. Earlier. Alter. Male. Not 50 Pac. Early. I'm on. Could be a male god introduced later in the series. God of steel machinery? No, not a god. So human mid or low sequencer introduced relatively early in the series. Not Amon. Adam. Above the sequences. Nice. Okay. Above the sequence. What chapter are we on? 782. demigod beat a subordinate of that god? Ah, okay. Above the sequences. Okay. Who would we know early in the series that would be an above the sequence? Onkvalt? I'm not sure if you guys have heard that, but that was the loudest lightning strike I've heard in a long time. Jesus, thank you. That scared me for a bit. What the fuck? We heard? Nice, nice. Ancient Sun God, do you think so? Hey, nice. Zeus gonna get you? No. Listen, he's just mad I turned down his proposal, okay? He wanted to have sex and I said no. I appreciate your interest, but I am not interested. Okay, he's just a little upset. He'll calm down. When he sees a cow or a horse he likes, he'll calm down. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You cannot refuse Zeus. I'm well aware. But watch me. Especially, we're about to hear the most. We were to hit the most mid-mini arc. Ah, no, come on. This is supposed to be peak. What are you doing to me? Which Zeus, though? Excuse me. Wiz wanted someone of his era. What did you send me, Kami? Alright, no worries, Nagito. I'll ping you, mate. I'll ping you. Kami, he asked on his birthday. What am I gonna say no? You want me to be like Kumar? Let's go. That guy's... Hold on. That guy is... I don't know who's editing his videos, but he is cooking hard as fuck, though. How about the EBS member? I did come here. So hype for Outer Wilds, let's go. Are you trying to brute force it? Maybe a little bit. There's only like 6 options remaining. I've never played it, so we'll see how it goes. Outer Wilds I'm referring to, obviously. I've never seen anything Outer Wilds. Aw, Pushkar, cutie. Hi, evening, how's it going? I'll live vicariously through you now. Aww. I saw the starting screen, that's it. Damn, evening's a mod now? By the game? What do you mean? Oh, you were referring to Pushkar, I see. Is let your curiosity drive you? Let's go. Alright, that sounds fun. Will do. I am a very curious person, for sure. Why was evening mod? I needed him to help me out. Okay, we were getting... Seer was distracting me too much yesterday. And I didn't have any mods, so I needed evening to scare him a little bit. Evening did great. It was a temp mod situation. So, what? It was totally you, Pushkar, don't lie. Dude, Seer kept rage baiting the piss out of me, okay? I needed someone. That someone was... Sorry, did I say Pushkar? Sorry. Evening kept rage baiting the piss out of me, okay? I needed someone, and that someone was Evening, okay? He was goated. Love that guy. Apparently we've spent time in VC together. I do not remember him at all. I'm sorry. I'm a bad person, okay? Don't be like me. No, Evening... No, Seer was rage baiting me harsh. Evening was helping. Fucking Christ! Stop talking to me. I'm getting fucking rolled. Aww. I think you said how I was making some... how was I just made some blueberry and banana yogurt thing? Ah, nice. I guess I'm too strong. Bro, no, stop it. You know you were rage baiting me yesterday. You kept saying shit. There's troubling. Brother, you try reading chat, answering, asking questions, and doing fucking chess puzzles at the same time. And I'm dog shit at chess to begin with, so fuck you. Stupid, and I misclicked. Like, I'm 85 years old and I don't know how to click with a mouse. Motherfucker, god damn it. Special episode every Friday for the next 3 weeks, I think, right? Read until 91 at least if possible. After that is a huge arc. That's like 60 chapters. Okay, cool. Oh, nice. So 60 chapters. That's got to be Marora then, eh? So we're probably gonna do this, digest Franka's potion, and then we're gonna go off to Marora probably. Okay, thank you for that. That's helpful. So I just gotta make it through the next like 8 or 9 chapters. So let's just try to do the 9 chapters or whatever it is, 8 or 9 chapters today to get that done, and then we'll do Outer Wilds after, okay? The motor skills deteriorating. Ask your mother, okay? They were great last night, you fucking bitch. They dropped a Geo trailer? Stop it. Geo? Can't do this. Can't be this. What do I do here? Oh, it is that. Okay. Geo's a weapon too because knife bad. Interesting. Okay. It's okay. Again, minor changes like that, I give them artistic freedom to do. Okay, I don't listen. As long as they're keeping the main shit where it's supposed to be, I'm not tripping over the little stuff, you know. I always remembered her using a rapier when people said she used a dagger knife to begin before switching to a rapier. So is she just using the rapier to start with anyway? Because if that's the change, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't give a flying fuck. Okay, that's like whatever. That could honestly just be more than, yeah. Okay, in that case, it could literally just be like, hey guys, we're spending so much fucking money on animation. Let's just reduce one continuously used thing, because like otherwise we have to use like a knife, we have to create it, we have to get the animations for it, and then we have to switch it afterwards. So let's just use a rapier, which she's going to use for a long time. It'll just save a decent bit of cost. Like it could just be a cost cutting measure, which is totally okay. It's not going to be something I'm like, oh no, why are they trying to save? It's a corporation, okay? They're trying to save money. Listen, they need to make money to put out good shit, okay? There's no fucking ifs, ands, or buts around that. So, you know what? Good on you guys. If that's the fucking extent of the change, I honestly could not give a flying fuck less. Alright, let's start reading, ladies and gentlemen. You are about to see something magnificent. You're about to see some quick reading. Because, boys, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm trying to get through COI at this point. Not in like a I'm not enjoying it and I just want to finish, but in like a I'm excited to read something else way. Banamo Port near the docks, Jenna hid in the shadows, watching Anthony mingle with the crowds, blending in with the pirates. She didn't deliberately track the famous pirates who had arrived on the new ones when it docked. On the one hand, she feared being discovered, and on the other, they would alert Admiral Deep Sea to a grand conspiracy awaiting him at the port. On the other, she didn't need to follow them to know the whereabouts of Nguyen's first and second mate along with the boatswain. The pirates in Banamo Port were eagerly anticipating Admiral Deep Sea or his capable subordinates to teach the unknown adventurer a lesson. Naturally, they kept an eye on these individuals and shared info with their companions and friends. In other words, with so much attention on the situation, most of the pirates in Banamo Port had become unofficial reporters. Admiral Deep Sea's key subordinates wouldn't go anywhere without being noticed and widely discussed. They're waiting? You're at 83, not 82, bum? I know I'm reading 83, bro. I'm in wrong chapter. Shut up, okay? Wrong title, sorry, on the screen. Admiral Deep Sea's key subordinates wouldn't go anywhere without being noticed and discussed. They use stealth, even if they use stealth abilities or invisibility, they may avoid the curious eyes spread through Banamo Port, but they were constantly gathering supplies, which meant they couldn't hide the large quantities of goods anyway. Thus, information flowed swiftly into Anthony's ears. Great Shark is at Firth Trading Company. Ship destroyers heading to the bar. Holy Lord of Storms, those guys are meeting at Blackstone Square. They're one street away from the bar. They stop now to discuss something. They seem to be heading to Old Dante's for a barrel of ale. Anthony sensed the commotion amongst the pirates, watching them leave the current street and head towards the carnival bar. He stood up as well, without standing out. During this, he gave Jenna a hidden look. Jenna understood, using the shadows along the streets to slip through the crowd towards the bar. LEMMiNO sipped the freshly poured amber-colored Lancy Proof, nodding. He then looked to the bartender and said, "You might want to move the valuable liquor out of here for now. It's probably best if no one stays inside." The bartender froze before responding, "Okay." No one wanted to alert LEMMiNO by passing on messages that may affect the plan, but he had guessed something was brewing, based on the pirates gathering outside the bar. He was both nervous and excited, knowing the impending conflict would take place in the bar. Many people have joined the server for RI, really? What I will do though is once I'm finished COI and I'm starting RI, which is probably going to be like nearly right away anyway, I'll put out a thing on the Reverend Insanity Reddit. If I could get your guys' help at up posting it, I'll post that one myself, all good. But he was both nervous and excited, and watching the bartender instruct the waiters to move valuable items, LEMMiNO pulled out a blank sketchbook and an ink pen and asked, "How much is your bar worth, including the building?" The bartender was completely stunned. No, Kami, we definitely are. Yeah, I'm gonna get, once I have a couple people who've read RI, I'll get some help to figure out how to do that. I will. Recalling the powerful crimson-white fireballs, the bartender grew even more anxious, forcing a smile as he said, "Are you offering compensation? You decide, or let the loser pay?" The building is a simple structure built by locals. It's pretty cheap. The bar caters to low-level pirates, so the furniture is also pretty cheap too. "Yeah, that's right," the bartender nodded. "Whatever I say, you agree, making things difficult for me." Lumin looked up and shook his head. "How about 2,000 world ore?" Lumin asked again. "Okay," the bartender said. "Payment will be after assessing the damage. If the pirates coming later want to help compensate, that works too." "Okay," the bartender responded. He looked around, wishing he could sprout wings and fly out of the bar. "It'll be fine." A few minutes later, the waiters had moved two valuable items out, leaving only the cheap goods inside the bar. The bartender left through the back door and let another person and the other patrons, including Mason, exit. They didn't dare stay in this anticipated battlefield. This was a lesson of experience. Lumin sketched for a while, and then put down his pen and sipped his remaining alcohol. A few minutes later, Franka snuck into the shadows and whispered, "Admiral Deepsea didn't come, but his first mate, Great Shark, and the others are almost here. They'll be here in 2 minutes." Lumin chuckled and said, "Remember to prepare the compensation, and when we get back, return the 1,000 world ore for summoning the messenger." "Huh? All of this is to help you digest your potion. You should cover all the expenses." "No problem," Franka said. She watched Lumin finish a sketch on the blank. Dude, what a fucking penny pincher, bro. How much is this motherfucker worth right now? He's like, 1,000 world ore? No, I'm not paying that. Oh my god. This is like, you ever have those? I don't have those friends, because, listen, if you do shit like this, I don't want to be friends with you. But you ever have this motherfucker who's like, "Hey, so, actually, you owe me, like, $7.14 for when we got coffee earlier?" I'm like, "Alright, here's a tenner, keep the change. I don't ever want to fucking talk to you again." Holy shit, bro, I can't. Tells people to pay for the gold coins first. No, Klein is a penny pincher. We know this. Klein is a penny pincher. We love him because he's the god of the poors. Okay? With Lumin, these are his friends. It's not like Franka's just like a Beyonder he coordinates with to get stronger. That's his friend. Klein doesn't have friends. Realistically, Klein has 0 friends. We know, okay? Klein has like people he can ask for help. Klein has like fucking co-workers. But Klein doesn't have friends. Roselle said this himself. Like, Roselle was like, "Damn, you really are all alone, eh?" Yeah, thank you, Sierra. Like, that's just cringy, okay? Klein is very lonely. So it's okay. Listen, if I'm out to dinner with a coworker, or like me and a coworker go out for lunch and he pays and he says like, "Hey, your half was like $12 or $15." That's totally okay. That's a completely different relationship. That's absolutely, I would expect him to do that and I would have offered anyway. No problem. But with a friend, Franka's not just a colleague, like, "Oh yeah, it's just kind of convenient for us to work together, so like we'll work on getting stronger or whatever." No, we're friends. So he's actually penny pinching this bitch. God, fuck this guy. She watched Lumin finish a sketch as she asked, "Why not take the pride armor, disguise it as a person with a robe, and have it sit on the chair?" With Lumin present, the pride armor couldn't be used, so it might as well serve some purpose. "Do you really want this building destroyed?" Lumin chuckled. "Besides, the armor can't use lie and disguise itself. The subordinates of the Admiral would notice something even before entering." As Lumin spoke, he finished the stroke of the blank page. It was a sketch outlining the deep blue ink depicting Lumin himself. The paper gradually turned translucent, and the sketch came to life, thickening and expanding like a balloon. In an instant, the stoic-faced Lumin appeared before the bar counter, blocked by Lumin's body. Azek, maybe? Yeah, exactly, like Mr. Azek. But I don't think Lumion would, or fuck me, I don't think Klein would ever ask Mr. Azek, like, "Mr. Azek, you actually used that yesterday once more charm of mine, and I'm gonna need 12,000 pounds or 1,200 pounds for that." Like, that would never happen. You guys know this, okay? You guys are being shit. You guys know this, okay? You're Klein knows Azek more than you give. Yeah, and Azek would never be like, Klein, I have assisted you a great deal. My very presence as the son of death himself is worth at least 100,000 pounds, and I've shown up 4 times. Like, that would never happen. Because their relationship is different. It's like they're friends that, like, it's like a mentor-mentee sort of relationship, kind of. Well, I guess maybe not anymore, because the mentee is a great old one. I don't know. You know what I mean, right? Like, that would never happen, because the relationship's different. As the sketch Lumen sat in the chair facing away from the door, Lumen transformed into a shadow creature, disappearing. Soon, Great Shark, the first mate of the new ones, arrived at the bar with a few companions of similar strength. The tall, muscular Great Shark glanced at the unknown adventurers, calmly sitting at the bar, and gestured, leading the way through the door. As the Beyonders from the new ones entered the bar, Lumen disguised and watched from the window, placing his hand on the glass. A black mark, hidden underneath his clothes, glowed. Bottle of fiction. He trapped the bar inside a bottle of fiction, setting the condition for the exit to be non-Beyonders. Lumen turned, and in the chaos of the pirates losing sight of the bar's interior, he squeezed through the crowd and headed to a nearby alley. Oh shit! He literally just trapped them, basically, and now they're gonna go do whatever they want, and go make the Admiral come a couple times and then leave. This is such a weird plan, though. Compared to when they arrived, there were few pirates on the ship, just enough to maintain basic vigilance. They met Jenna and Anthony at a designated spot, using shadows and psychological invisibility to remain hidden. According to the gathered intel, Hal Constantine was in a Beyonder of the Devil pathway and couldn't sense malice. His abilities resembled the Sequence 5 Ocean Songster. Thus, Lumen had Jenna confirm if the Black Octopus had followed the Nuance to the Banamo port. The Black Octopus's captain, Bone Splitter Basil, was a devil. Considering the changing situation at the bar might alert the Admiral Deepsea, Lumen and his team didn't waste time and swiftly snuck onto the ship. Within a minute, they found the lone pirate in a corridor room. Franka checked the surrounding devices for alarms, then whispered, "It's showtime." Lumens immediately slipped out of the door, moving behind the lone pirate and emerging, giving a harumph. Dude, good old behind harumph. 2 flashes of light and the pirate fell unconscious. Anthony entered the room, beginning hypnosis. "Where is the Admiral?" he heard a friendly conversation. "In the captain's cabin." "The Admiral must have a powerful backer to be one of the most famous pirates, right?" "I don't know, but the Admiral is mysterious indeed." After a brief inquiry, Anthony made the pirate forget about the conversation. Then they snuck onto the upper deck, stopping behind the captain's cabin. Lumen's eyes twitched as he gazed at the silver-white metal door. I swear, I promise you, that fucking guy that Lumen harumphed was probably like a Sequence 9. Lumen could have literally just punched this man from behind and he would have been knocked out. The harump was completely unnecessary. They then snuck onto the upper deck, stopping outside the captain's cabin. Lumen's eyes twitched as he gazed on the silver-white door, realizing the Admiral's possible pathway in sequence. On a ship like this, an ocean songster's power may not be inferior to being in the deep sea. If not a regular... Dude, can you imagine being a regular guy getting teleported, harumphed, hypnotized, and you're like, bro, if 4 Beyonders showed up in front of me, I would have just told you what you needed. You didn't need to do all of this. Even a Sequence 9. If he was approached by a Sequence 5, a Sequence 6, a Sequence 7, a Sequence 7, he would just go, "Yeah, bro, yeah, the captain's upstairs, man. What do you think I'm gonna try to lie to you here? I'm gonna get fucking rolled." While Lumen pondered, 2 pirates pushed a food cart to the captain's cabin using a mechanical lift. Yeah, they're genuinely just doing too much here. They're like, oh my god, I can't... We can take no chances that the pirate may give us away. So we shot 47 cruise missiles into his cabin. Okay, man. Lumen immediately retreated into a nearby shadow, closely watching the slowly opening door of the captain's cabin. Nod, how's it going, buddy? As the cart filled with various foods was pushed in, he finally saw their target, the Admiral Constantine. The gate heard many rumors on the wanted posters, nothing compared to witnessing the reality of the monster lineage at hand. Been watching Monogatari and Gintama? No, I don't know anything about Monogatari in fairness, but Gintama is good. Gintama, I haven't watched all of it, but I've watched like some of it, and I find it pretty funny. But the start's a little slower for sure. Admiral Deep Sea, Hal Constantine's face looked as if a translucent, palm-sized octopus clung to it, with numerous slimy tentacles hanging down to his chest. His deep blue, almost black hair was thick and coarse, falling to his shoulders, his body almost entirely wrapped in a black cloak. He was nothing like a normal human. Lumen couldn't help but feel this was unusual. His face, fused with the octopus, was exposed, so what was there to hide? Even if he was a true octopus beneath, no one would be suspicious. The only reason to cover his body was that if there was something even more unpredictable under there. Puzzled, Lumen carefully observed the Admiral's fate. Being in the shadow form didn't prevent him from doing so. As the two pirates arranged the food on the table, Lumen's eyes reflected the illusory river composed of the complex mercury symbols. Given that they were less than 15 meters apart, Lumen extended his right palm, letting it stay at the edge of the shadow and remotely touching the Admiral's river of fate. Most of the Admiral's deep-sea fate or fragments instantly materialized, flowing turbulently. Knowing time was limited, Lumen could only browse briefly. He saw the Admiral diving in the dark, lightless ocean depths, fighting a half-giant over 2.5 meters tall, wielding a huge sword. He watched as the Admiral passed through the ruins filled with bizarre buildings and saw his future self remove the translucent octopus from his face. Removing the octopus? Isn't that his face? It's a mask? He isn't a descendant of monsters. Lumen was stunned, deciding which fate fragment he would exchange. A fragment of the Admiral being injured on the seabed. In this fragment, back when he was only sequence 7 or 6, the Admiral failed to return to the surface in time, suffering the crushing pressure of deep water. This was different in severity from Moran Admiral Deep Sea's fate fragment of Lust Outburst, which had been irrevocably changed Moran's fate, forcing him to an early death. In contrast, this fragment merely influenced how the Admiral's subsequent exploration style made him more cautious. As fate began to swap, the Admiral, who was seeing off two pirates, turned his gaze to Lumen's hiding spot. His spirituality had warned him. What is this choice? Okay. Almost simultaneously, the Admiral's eyes lit up with lightning. What is this music? With a crackling sound, thick lightning struck Lumen's hiding spot, hitting the wall, shattering into tiny electric serpents which spread out, covering the entire area with their fierce and erratic energy. Using the properties of metal, door, walls, and floor to launch indiscriminate attacks inside and outside the cabin. What do you want me to play? The two food-delivering pirates were first hit, their bodies trembling and convulsing as if performing a grotesque dance. Their skin charred quickly. Amidst the cracking sound, mirrors hidden in the shadows where Franca and Jenna were hiding shattered, but the demonesses did not appear. In the bar, the great shark Jorg and his companions, including the ship destroyer, had just entered the hall and were staring at the adventurers' back. Before they could speak, the environment fell silent. The pirates' chatter and conversation muffled, seeming to vanish. What? The great shark's instincts looked to the window, seeing the dim sunlight through the fog replaced by deep darkness. In that moment, Lumen turned on the stool, his expression indifferent, his gaze calm. A huge crimson-white fireball shot out. Boom! Amidst the flames and wind from the explosion, the pirates either used their ability or agility to dodge. Behind the ship destroyer, Lumen's figure materialized, letting out a hum. a harumph. Two beams of light shot out from his nose, causing the ship destroyer to faint instantly. Witnessing this, wait, Kami, isn't that the whole principle of, isn't that the whole story of Claire Obscura? Hold on, such good music, hold on. The music fits on two different levels. Witnessing this, Great Shark Yorg felt a chill down his spine, muttering, "Formidable." Aboard the Nuans, having used the lightning strike ability and creating an aura, an AoE effect utilizing the current environment, the Admiral had a figure materialize behind him, Franca, dressed in an assassin suit. Franca gripped an almost invisible triangular spike in her right hand while raising her palm, targeting the Admiral. Lightning flickered in her eyes. As Franca used Psychic Piercing on Hal Constantine, Jenna appeared by the door, throwing a Louis d'Or at the Admiral, seeming to distract him and make him momentarily ignore Franca's assassination attempt. She threw $1 at him and he went, and he just forgot that there was someone about to stab him? Germany 4-1. Who the fuck is Germany playing? Excuse me? Brazil? I'm sorry. That was low. Oh. Probably the worst team in the World Cup. Fair enough. Covered in gray scales, Anthony appeared in the corridor with tiny electric serpents crawling over his body, paralyzing him. But this didn't stop Anthony. Staring at the Admiral with a translucent octopus to his face, his pupils turned vertical. Awe. This ability made the target feel as if they had encountered a true dragon. As fate began to swap and the Admiral noticed the anomaly, he struck out lightning, and at that moment, LEMMiNO teleported to the cabin, landing on a chair by the window. Soon, electric serpents covered the area, but they didn't last long due to the wooden chair's material, causing LEMMiNO's body to show signs of paralysis, but he didn't reveal himself because he was now a true shadow creature, and no shadow would leave the shadows due to a mild electric shock. How many times did I say shadow in that one fucking sentence? LEMMiNO chose to stay in the shadow provided by the chair, quietly watching the battle. During the fate exchange, he couldn't attack the Admiral as it would disrupt the process. So the next step was to see if Franca, Jenna, and Anthony, 3 Beyonders below Sequence 5, could hold off the Admiral for at least 2 minutes. Of course, if they really needed to kill the Admiral, Anthony could do it quickly with the Winter is Coming revolver, but that was pretty impractical. Awe and Psychic Piercing hit the Admiral, but the Admiral's face, fused with the translucent octopus, glowed silently, protecting his soul and spirit. Drink every time the word cabbage is said in Volume 1, I would be drunker than I've possibly ever been in my life, goddamn. As his octopus face dimmed, the Admiral, puzzled by the unfamiliar assassin, suspected some adventurer group. Dr. Z, how's it going? Suspected some. Are you drunk? No, I am not drunk. Read Kami's previous message. Jesus, it was a joke. Good lord. But I appreciate how much you care, Dr. Z. You know what? Just for you, I'm going to get the whiskey out. Hold on. As the octopus face dimmed, the Admiral, puzzled by the unfamiliar assassin, suspected some adventurer group wanted to make a name for themselves and earn a huge bounty. Enduring the dizziness, he grabbed an obsidian trident from the nearby weapons rack and thrust it at Franca. The trident surged with violently flickering lightning, its heavy tip seeming to pull Frank onto itself. How is Volume 5? Did you like the beginning of it? Yeah, no, the volume's been good, I'm genuinely so excited to go to Marora, because that should be the next step now. Because we're fully digested our Sequence 5 potion. So we're going to Marora anytime now. Lag just for me. I haven't dropped any frames, MX, so it should just be you. Franca's body, clad in the assassin's suit, shattered into numerous fragments, while Jenna threw a silent black flame at the Admiral. Anthony also pulled out the exquisite Winter is Coming revolver and aimed it at the Admiral for a standard shot. The gunshot had just sounded when the sharp wind pierced everyone's ears. The Admiral, wrapped in a whirlwind, flew into the air, avoiding the bullet and the flames. He pointed the trident at Anthony. The silver-white currents of the trident converged into thick lightning shooting out. Anthony, experienced as ever, immediately dove away from the door, changing his position and avoiding the direct hit of the lightning, though the resulting tiny serpent still affected him, causing him to tremble and paralyze. The two pirates, just recovering from the previous shock, were struck by the new wave, falling unconscious yet again. These poor fucking pirates, they haven't even they just brought this man his lunch, and now they're just getting hit with lightning 47 times. Frank and Jenna were also affected by the indiscriminate attack, revealing themselves from their hidden state. The Admiral, showing no joy or bloodthirst, but grew more vigilant, his octopus-like face without showing doubt. There should be one more assassin. Where is he? What is he doing? At that moment, out of the corner of his eye, the Admiral saw a figure leisurely sitting on the wooden chair. The figure had black hair, blue eyes, and a handsome face, reclining on the chair with his right foot resting on his knee. A mocking smile on his face. What a piece of shit. Dude, he snuck onto this man's ship, interrupted his lunch, and is now leisurely sitting in his on his chair and being like, oh what? Scared? Like, bro, I was about to eat lunch. Fight me on fairground, you bitch. Seeing the assassins who had been hiding suddenly sit openly on the chair calmly, Admiral felt a weight on his heart. Such a posture and expression suggested the opponent didn't consider him a threat. That's why he didn't attack to support his companions and instead just sat there arrogantly smiling. Without any hesitation, the Admiral instinctively aimed the obsidian trident at LEMMiNO. A bolt of lightning formed in his hand, amplified by the trident's tip, and shot out like a raging thunder serpent. LEMMiNO kept his right foot on his knee, his face bearing a mocking smile, as if the desperate counterattack was a mere child play. Of course, this was just a front. In reality, he couldn't attack the Admiral or leave the 100-meter range, or the fate exchange would be interrupted. But not being able to attack didn't mean he couldn't influence the battle. LEMMiNO left his shadow form and revealed his presence, using himself as bait to attract most of the Admiral's attention and create a sense of pressure and fear, forcing him to act hastily. Even a hunter who couldn't strike, speak, or communicate could still provoke, scheme, and set traps. Listen, I'll say it. I feel he's a better hunter than Klein would have made. Klein made a much better Lord of Mysteries than LEMMiNO ever could have. But LEMMiNO is a better hunter than Klein would have been. They both chose a pathway better suited to them. The silver-white thunder serpent struck LEMMiNO. With a crack, LEMMiNO's figure shattered like a mirror, leaving only the quickly charred wooden chair behind him. He disappeared yet again. This made the Admiral anxious, considering whether to break through the window and dive. Underwater, he feared no beyonder below that of a demigod. Even many saints wouldn't dive to the depths to fight him. Just then, he felt his limbs and body being bound layer by layer, making it difficult to move. The bindings tightened, taking advantage of LEMMiNO, drawing away most of the Admiral's attention. Franka set up the spider silk of demoness of pleasure, entangling him. Faced with a restricted situation, Faced with a restricted situation, the Admiral stopped and let the octopus on his face glow with a dawn-like brilliance. The light suddenly exploded into countless fragments, seeping through the captain's cabin. The long table with food shattered into pieces, and the metal walls were marked with deep stretches, and Franka and Jenna, their figures shattered into countless mirror fragments yet again, while the invisible spider silk broke inch by inch, unable to contain the Admiral any longer. In the corridor away from the captain's cabin, Anthony was unaffected by the lightning as LEMMiNO outlined him beside him. LEMMiNO placed his hand on the metal sliding door of the staircase using his contractual ability. He enclosed the area in the bottle of fiction, with the entry and exit being female. This effectively blocked any rescue attempts by the pirates, preventing any interference. Except for the teams with female captains, most pirate ships had very few female beyonders, if any at all. Outside the bar, the real pirates, the disguised mason, and the rest simultaneously noticed the glass windows no longer reflected the scene of the great shark Jorg and the others fighting. What happened, they all asked. What ability was used? Another question echoed. They all suspected that the adventurer was behind this, as the great shark and his crew couldn't hide their fight. They would want to show off their abilities. Within the bottle of fiction, the great shark, wearing black gloves, was surrounded by signs of explosions and marks. He had timely distorted the adventurer's attack, avoiding injury. However, his companion, the ship destroyer, another beyonder of the Hunter pathway, had long been unconscious from the combination of attacks. The other pirates were also scattered, none unscathed. Gazing at this unknown adventurer, the great shark cursed the teleportation ability. Just as he was about to shift positions and attempt to bribe, the adventurer rapidly faded like a projection. Worried it was another teleportation, the great shark dove to the side, but nothing happened. They remained suspicious and tense, maneuvering cautiously, but the adventurer never reappeared. Finally, the great shark understood. This was all an illusion? We fought an illusion and nearly lost? Dude, LEMMiNO did you a favor hiding this shit, bro. If you had said that sentence out loud and people heard you, no one would ever respect your fucking crew ever again. Everyone would be like, those guys? Dude, you wouldn't believe it. I saw their top 3 lose to a drawing. Listen, I saw it with my own eyes. You don't have to believe me, I swear. Now, you see, because now, if and when they break out, they could just say like, yeah, we killed him. We got him. Yeah, we killed him so dead, even his fucking ashes don't remain. Yeah, that's how fucking good we are. Oof. Where did he go? Realizing this, the great shark blurted out, "The new ones!" The adventurer's real target was the Admiral. Jorg and the others grew anxious but were trapped in the bottle of fiction, unable to get out. After several methods and attempts, they resorted to violent disassembly. Aboard the new ones, as the lightning storm began to subside, Jenna quickly appeared behind the Admiral in a blind spot. Then, using all her strength, she stabbed a dagger covered in silent black flames into the Admiral's back. Though he couldn't turn or redirect the trident in time, the Admiral remained unfazed. From his cloak emerged a silver-white lightning bolt that struck Jenna. Countless tiny electric serpents coursed over her body, but they seemed to be largely unharmed. The dagger still pierced the Admiral's black cloak. At the beginning of the fight, Jenna had thrown a louis d'or at the Admiral, not to seek luck, but to activate the decency brooch, completing a bribe that would weaken his attacks, defenses, and controls against her for a while. When did they meet? I remember the first time they met, but not the other? Yeah, I don't remember the second either. Or I remember one of them. I don't know if it was the first or the second. Since then, neither the rampaging lightning nor the lightning storm had affected her as much as she let on. Her frantic dodging and use of the mirror substitution were meant to psychologically deceive the Admiral. She didn't expect the Admiral to be unaware of the bribe ability, given that his deputy was likely a briber. Instead, she performed as if the bribe had failed, leading him to attribute the louis d'or to another ability. After he killed... Oh, true. Okay, I guess. At the start, the Admiral may have guarded against the bribe, but in the heat of battle, with the time running short, he instinctively responded without caution. He ignored the bribe from before and didn't stop Jenna. With a puff, the black flame dagger pierced his back. Acting was better for an assassination. After the strike, Jenna felt a strong resistance and wriggling flesh as if alive, preventing further progress despite her full strength. She abandoned force and instead channeled the black flames into the Admiral's body. As the flames surged, the Admiral howled in pain, and Franca seized the opportunity to reach the Admiral's side, stabbing the transparent wintry blade. The wintry blade pierced the skin and flesh, but couldn't go deeper into the Admiral's body, but it was enough. His body stiffened and his thoughts became sluggish. Franca slid to Jenna's side, retracting the blade, simultaneously flipping out a compact mirror with her left hand, reflecting the Admiral's body. Then with her right hand smeared black flames on the surface. Curse. Flames erupted from the body of the Admiral, burning it, but not touching the octopus. The Admiral let out a pained shriek, breaking free from the stiffness and mental fog, slamming the trident onto the floor. blinding lightning burst forth. Arcs of silver lightning shot out from the trident, turning the entire cabin into a hell of electricity. Despite having bribed the Admiral and weakened his attacks, Jenna didn't dare risk her body against such powerful lightning. She and Frigga shattered into pieces amidst the dancing arcs, reflecting the light, their figures reappearing at the cabin door, where the lightning still raged. Or the cabin door, rather. Frigga didn't hesitate. She grabbed Jenna's arm and activated the last gem on her bracelet before the paralysis set in. They vanished from the cabin door, blinking to a wooden table in a room opposite. Good lord. During this process, Frank and Jenna saw metal panels sliding open on the cabin ceiling, revealing dark holes. With a splash, blue seawater poured into the cabin like a waterfall, and the door shut. When Frank and Jenna's figures reappeared, their body crackled with lightning and trembled. Immediately, the last gem on the bracelet shattered, leaving only the two diamonds representing teleport. In the corridor near the stairwell, Lumion and Anthony remained unharmed. It wasn't because the lightning hadn't spread through the metal door and walls, but because Lumion had taken out the grey-white lightning-shaped brooch, Fury of the Sea, from his traveler bag. One of its effects was that it had a high chance of attracting lightning during storms. This meant that it had greatly attracted lightning. As expected, most of the electric arcs converged on the Fury of the Sea, making it bloom like a silver flower. Thus, Lumion and Anthony only felt a mild tingling, retaining their abilities to move. Did the Admiral get seriously injured in the last attack and decide to seal the cabin to recover? Lumion asked. To Lumion, the Admiral's response wasn't wrong. If possible, it was indeed one of the best choices to be made, especially if the Admiral couldn't gauge the strength of Lumion, who had been merely watching. If faced with something like a banshee's terrifying scream, the Admiral, having been weakened by Demoness's flames, would die instantly, likely. But sealing the cabin to recover was exactly what everyone hoped for. They didn't want to kill him, and before the fate exchange was complete. The quiet scenario was simply what they wanted. Watch for secret passages in the cabin. He might try to escape into the sea, Franka mentioned. I'm keeping an eye on it, Lumion replied. He was monitoring the fate exchange situation in his own senses. If the Admiral showed any signs of fleeing, Lumion would immediately blow open the cabin door. As long as he didn't attack the Admiral directly, the fate exchange wouldn't be interrupted. Franka's hand still trembled, exuding a faint burnt smell. The Admiral's lightning strikes and spirit body and mental protection are almost all ruined, along with this unique environment. If it weren't for our abundance of items and good teamwork, we may have been forced to give up the plan. What's the phrase? An unstoppable force overcomes all objects. No matter what abilities you use, I'll counter with lightning and turn it to a weaker version of lightning storm using the environment. Jenna, who was also trembling, smelled burnt but was in better shape, nodded in agreement. As the one fighting on the front lines, she understood this. Outside the bar, the pirates and disguised pirates saw the heavy wooden door finally swell and shatter. An explosion followed, sending the drawer frame and fragments flying. The figures of Great Shark Jorg and the others finally appeared, most of them injured to varying degrees, their expressions grim, as they sprinted to the docks without bothering to disguise themselves. Seeing this, both real and fake pirates had the same thought. They fucking lost? Even with all of the Admiral's top men, they lost and are running to get help? They're running in such sorry states? As thoughts raced through their minds, the onlookers turned their gaze back to the inside of the bar. They saw broken tables, chairs, and exploded barrels, and the mingling scents of alcohol scorch, but no signs of unknown adventurers. This left the pirate and impostors bewildered, unsure of what it meant. In the sealed captain's cabin, now filled with the seawater, the admiral's cloaked body floated. His face and translucent octopus hung slightly down, gazing at the submerged metal floor, feeling his soul being nourished. After several seconds, the admiral slowly, steadily raised his head, as if looking at the door. Outside, LEMMiNO turned to Franca and the others. It's almost done. Stand by the door and show your face. If the admiral sees the face of a demoness of pleasure, he may feel extreme pleasure and will help you digest your potion. This is so weird. Franca muttered as she moved to stand opposite the captain's cabin door, leaning against the wall. She pulled down her hood, revealing her radiant, beautiful face. 694, slowly getting there. Oh, let's go. You're only like, what, 90 chapters behind? Laughing. Nice. I don't know if I skipped that chapter awareness that you mentioned, or if I just read it in my head. It's very possible. I will go back to that chapter after stream and just check it out. I don't know the one you're talking about offhand, but I'll take a look. She wanted to strike a pose, but simply couldn't bring herself to do it under her eyes. Wait, hold on. What's her... Ah, fuck, I can't find it. Oh, yeah, here it is. Franca just needs to hit him with one of these. I can't find one with just her, so this I'll have to do. Okay, you'll get the point. She just needs to hit her with one of these. This is it. Oh, we can do it. Please. Please. Also wanted to say, did no one comment on how Ludwig literally chefing up permanent stat increase and permanent... It's crazy shit, right? He's cooking. White hot flames instantly gathered, compressing layer by layer into the metal door. The metal door rapidly caved in and exploded. 5-1? With a splash, the blue seawater gushed out, driven back by the explosion's force. The admiral's figure emerged before LEMMiNO, Franca, and the others, a hopeful smile on his lips. Taking advantage of the respite, he had activated the Nuen's defense systems and was ready to fight the assassins with the help of the ship. In this state, he was confident he could hold his own even against a demigod for a while, so that's why he hadn't jumped. Suddenly, he saw the exceptionally beautiful smile and a figure, despite partially covered by leather-like armor, and was stunned. I don't even know the fucking country, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Someone mentioned this. I have never heard of that country before. A primordial... Okay, it is funny though. Primordial Big Hungies? Bro, I'm sorry, your name is the Big Hungies? And you want me to be like, oh my god, he's a great old... The Big Hungies? No, I won't do it. At that moment, the Admiral's mind buzzed, going blank. That emptiness was filled with pleasure, which erupted, shattering his soul and scattering it in all directions. He froze in place, his blood straining the blue seawater, tears streaming from his eyes, tears of pain and joy. The translucent octopus fell from the Admiral's face, revealing his true visage. He was a handsome man, but his features were not deep, rather soft. Seeing this, Franca's heart raced. His face bore striking resemblance to the man she had seen in the Trier catacombs, Harrison. Not in detailed appearance, but in style. An Eastern-style face. But not purely so, more like a mixed heritage. Stunned, Franca heard an illusory sound of something shattering and felt the digestion of her potion. LEMMiNO was about to kill the Admiral when he sensed the environment becoming dangerous. He heard mechanical sounds of the entire ship activating, like a killing machine awakening. LEMMiNO didn't hesitate, grabbed for everyone's shoulder and lifted the bottle of fiction. Anthony stepped forward, grabbing LEMMiNO's clothes, and the four of them disappeared instantly, teleporting back to the motel. Soon, the pirates near the docks noticed the new ones retract its masts and sails, sealing up and submerging. The great shark Jorg and the others hadn't even reached the dock yet. Fleeing? The Admiral just fled? He didn't even fight the adventurer. Just ran, leaving his first mate, second mate, and boatswain behind? Everyone thought. Dude, the aura of this mysterious adventurer who came, talked shit on pirates, backed it up, didn't even give his name, and just left. He was like, listen, I'm not doing this because I want the glory. I'm doing this because I hate those motherfuckers. I want them to know I'd beat some pirate ass if they'd let me, brother. Let me show you the aura. Let me just show you what this the vibes this gives me. Okay, I gotta see if I can find that video. Hold on. Oh yeah, this is it. Okay. Just in the video, just fuck. Okay, in this video, just replace Trump with pirates and replace the old guy with LEMMiNO, okay? And it just in your head, okay? And this fits perfect.
I got Trump derangement syndrome. I hate the motherfucker. And you know what? I don't want to get rid of it. I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. I want to hate him more. I pray to God in heaven, God reign the righteous reign of Trump derangement syndrome. Pray for me, Lord. I'm your vessel on this earth. Pray for the people that listen to this. We want more. We want to hate the son of a bitch so much that we can't see straight. And oh my God, James, you can't give him credit for getting rid of the penny? Let me tell it to you straight. Oh, you go fucking faint. Saying Mussolini made the trains run on time. I wanna hate him more. Huh? May God allow me in his righteous reign to hate the motherfucker more. Oh, my God. Love that guy. Oh, that's so jokes. When Great Shark Jorg and the others arrived at the dock and spotted the new ones having been where it had been moored, now empty, at that moment the others stood frozen as if staring at the surreal painting beyond their wildest imagination. The Admiral fled? What are we supposed to do? If that adventurer couldn't kill the Admiral and let him escape, will he turn his attention to us? He used illusions to deal with us. He must have really come to hunt the Admiral. As their thoughts raced, the others turned and ran, fleeing the docks. Their thoughts they needed to find the new one's contact in the port, relying on their local knowledge to find a secret spot to hide and contact the Admiral. Inside the captain's cabin, the Admiral, having donned the translucent octopus mask again, staring at the nearly lightless swaying seawater outside the glass, feeling his internal and external wounds gradually healing with the help of the medicinal potions. He couldn't help but recall his encounter. Though it was painful, it brought him an unprecedented pleasure, leaving his soul almost blank. The joy it gave him far exceeded that of the woman brought to the ship, making him want to experience it yet again. Bro, they sucked this man dry. What? The Admiral exhaled, grateful that he had activated the defense system in time, or under the influence of that pleasure, he would have been killed quite easily. Believing the assassins had felt the new ones become dangerous, leading to their retreat and fleeing the alchemical ship. What do you got here? Oh wait, okay. Okay, we're gonna trust in Seer that I can show this on stream. If he gets me, I don't know. If he gets me something, we'll ban him. Okay, Kami, you can decide.
Fuck! I said I never saw that coming.
And one of the instructors says, if you're in a shithole motel
In a shithole country.
and two people just walk into your room,
Kill them!
Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. What puzzled the Admiral now was when the seed of pleasure had been planted in him, causing the explosive reaction upon seeing the face of the true demoness. He muttered, "Is that why the male assassin never attacked? Not that he didn't want to, but he couldn't until the seed had finally rooted in my soul." Anthony had to grab him? Oh, that's so jokes! Oh, Lumion forgot about him too. Anthony's like, I gotta fucking do this shit too. Fuck this guy, bro. And he was just talking to him. He was the one standing beside him just now. That's so jokes. What were their true intentions? Are they after the secrets of the new ones? Lacking the necessary clues, the Admiral found it hard to find a decisive judgment and could only suppress his emotions. Planning to contact his subordinates in the port once his body and soul had recovered to check if they had noticed anything. Instinctively, he reviewed the recent events, trying to find investigative details. But removing the intentions of the assassins made the whole affair seem like a deliberate setup by two demonesses and their companions to give him an ultimate pleasure, a near-death experience being a normal part of it. In this world, many died from pleasure without being attacked. 6-1, oh my god. That's so sad. I think you mentioned that it's their first time in the World Cup too, right? What a introduction to it. They're getting the Brazil-Germany treatment on their first one, bro. Reflecting on this, the Admiral noticed a Louis door at the captain's cabin, left by the demonesses. Staring at the water on the doorstep and the gold coin, which had been treated to prevent tracking, the Admiral suddenly had a ridiculous thought. In the motel room rented by Lumion and Company, Jenna removed the Scotch broom-like decency brooch and submerged it in the aluminum military flask Lumion had given. Almost simultaneously, Jenna felt the eyes of Lumion, Franca, and the others change. Their gazes now held disgust, aversion, and malice. Jenna had felt malice from some people in the bars and dance halls before, but it was mixed with desire and longing, unlike the pure hatred now directed at her. Of course, Jenna also noticed a certain amount of desire in Franca's disgust and aversion. Lumion, though his expressions remained relatively normal, had a change in his eyes, reflecting an ascetic's endurance. He nodded at Jenna and said, "The decency brooch's effects have taken hold. Go to the next room for an hour." "I know," Jenna said. Back then, she remembered when she had been tasked with protecting Lumion under the effects of the brooch and felt the urge to beat him. She regretted not taking the chance to drop piles of dog shit on his face. Recalling these memories, Jenna smiled, left the room, and waited for the effects to wear off. "The effects are really strong," Franca commented. "I think your hatred and disgust weren't pure enough," Lumion laughed. "Sometimes hatred and disgust can spark desire. Ask Anthony." Before Lumion could even turn to him, he said, "It is true. The human brain and soul are complex. Different people may develop the same desire from different stimuli." Wasn't it Brazil that lost? It was 7-1 to Germany, Kami, but that was 2014, I think. Yeah, thank you. Some get pleasure from pain, others from jealousy, breaking taboo, or being scolded. These possibilities are endless. In simple words, the world is full of perverts, Lumion mocked Franca. Franca didn't take the bait. Once freed from the negative effects of the brooch, she recalled a scene she had witnessed earlier. After some thought, Jenna asked, "Do you think the Admiral's real appearance resembles Harrison?" "You mean they both have notable Eastern features?" Lumion recalled. Yes, but more like a mix of someone like Harrison and an Antesian, or someone of the northern continent, Franca said. Because Anthony was present, she didn't mention the transmigration matter. Draw Howell Constantine's portrait, and we'll write to the Tarot Club Arcana holders. No need to ask Madame Judgment or Madame Magician yet. I'll just try magic divination first, Franca spoke. She began preparing the ritual in the next room, sketching the Admiral's face from memory, including an appearance similar to Resurrection Island residents. Slightly pointed ears, dark blue, near black thick hair, and tentacle-like dark veins on his hands. But I like the video you showed 7 minutes ago. So that's lagged, but what the hell did I show 7 minutes ago? Was that the Trump video or was that the John Kiriakou video? I can't remember. I assume the Trump one because it's Dr. Z, so she's gotta be feeling more hatred towards this man than if he was wearing 50 Scotch brooches. I can't even imagine, rather. Soon the mirror on the desk turned dark, with faint sounds of water echoing. Franca picked up the portrait of the Admiral and asked the target of the divination, "What does this appearance signify?" The hoarse, elderly voice spoke. "This is an elf." Wait, the place that... It makes sense why Alger said, I'm looking into it. Oh, this makes so much sense. Bro, Asian people are elves? Okay, that's a crazy sentence out of context. That's a crazy sentence, okay? Don't clip that, okay? Don't. This was a legendary Beyonder race. Previously, Lumion had only known of elves, a mythical Crete race from ancient times. So if they're elves, then couldn't it be like the fucking dragons are like European people, or like the fucking demonic wolves are... Okay, you know what? I'm not saying any race is a demonic wolf, okay? That is gonna sound racist as fuck. I'm not saying that. I refuse. Yeah, Kami, hit me with it. What you got? No, I'm not saying it, Bug. Fuck you. I know what you're trying to do to me. Previously, LEMMiNO's... Whoa there, finish your sentence? Okay, fine. You want me to say it here? I think Americans are the goddamn demonic wolf race. I said it. Yeah. Get me, Americans. God damn it. Previously, Lumion had only known of elves as a mythical race from ancient times, living on the Sonia Sea's Sonia Island. He learned they were powerful with their queens, Sonia Theron being one of the 8 ancient gods ruling the sky and the sea. In the real world, encountering a true elf since the 5th epoch was rare, and only occasionally seeing descendants with diluted bloodlines. An elf or a half-elf mixed with humans? Half-elf, the voice responded. Aren't you American? Whoa, not. You are so close to getting perma-fucking-banned, buddy. Whoa, watch yourself, motherfucker. Though a half-elf, the Admiral's features showed a strong elven bloodline. In theory, a Sequence 5 Ocean Songster shouldn't cause such changes. A half-elf? Could the elves be descendants of transmigrators that's in America? I'm sorry, what is the... Are you saying if the second largest country on the planet is inside another country? A lot of people think elves are Asians from outside of the Asia continent, like Philippines and other islands near it. The barrier took out the entire continent, but not islands. Okay, I see it. Okay, I see the logic though. As an answer to what you said 3 minutes ago, yes. Okay, thank you. I think what she's referring to is like me saying how much she must hate Trump because of like all that's happening in her country because of that motherfucker. America is a continent? America is not a continent, you fuck. There's North America and South America, which are continents. In North America, there's 3 countries. And I said America. I didn't say the North America. I didn't say South America. I said America, which refers to the country. If it said North America, that would refer to the continent. If it said South America, that would refer to the other continent. Where did you get your fucking education? I'm sorry? Where are you from, No. You're gonna sass me on education, motherfucker? Yeah, what do you got? No, you know what? Fucking right after this, before we play Outer Wilds, pull up fucking GeoGuessr. Let's play GeoGuessr, you fuck. Let's see your education. Is the Lost Nuance an ancient elven relic? Franka asked. I do not know, the voice spoke. Alright. Franka ended the magic mirror divination and fell into a silence. She suddenly regretted using Admiral C. Howell Constantine merely to digest the potion, instead of training the team and exchanging the fate. They should have gotten LEMMiNO to strike fully with their support to see if they could capture him alive. The glorious continent of USA, the classic. Well, he did want my country to join his, so fuck that guy. And didn't he... I don't know if you guys saw this, or, you know, but there was recently a tweet that he put out, or like a Truth Social, rather, that he put out, that was like, Venezuela is the 51st state, because they took out Maduro from power in Venezuela, right? Which I don't understand the logic of, because like, on Monday, this motherfucker will be like, we have too many immigrants in this country, we need to get them all out. And then on Tuesday, he'll be like, hey, what if we make the entire country of Venezuela American citizens? And it's like, I'm sorry, how do you... I'm sorry, am I missing something here? How does that work? Seeing the magic mirror divination come to an end, LEMMiNO turned his gaze to Anthony. The Nuance has definitely fled. Go out and gather info from the pirates. Find out if the Great Shark Yorg and the other key pirate members have managed to board the ship. If they didn't, find out where they are. 7-1? Understood. Anthony understood why LEMMiNO wanted to quickly determine the whereabouts of them, to see if they could visit the Nuance again and learn about the elves and the true nature of the lost Nuance. LEMMiNO couldn't go himself, as the pirates would avoid him, and even if he forced the information out of them, it would alert the others if they were still in Banimal Port. Disguising himself wouldn't work either. The pirates wouldn't be friendly or forthcoming. The same applied to Franka. Only Anthony, who had befriended many pirates, could obtain the needed intel. As Anthony left, Franka sat down and sighed. This whole transmigration thing is getting pretty freaking complicated. He said the 51st shit about Canada, Greenland, Venezuela, then posted an AI image of... Wait, did he say that about Iran too? Oh my god. Yeah, there's a couple countries in North America. The big 3 are Canada, US, and Mexico. And I think there's a couple of island nations as well, but I don't remember them. You used to treat it so simply, LEMMiNO scoffed. I fully digested my pleasure potion. After a few days, I'll be ready to attempt the Demoness Affliction ritual. It feels like a dream. Have I truly digested it? What else did you expect? If the Admiral knew our main goal was to help you digest your potion, he'd think the world was absurd. He'd wonder if it was necessary and suggest that with the Demoness of Pleasure's conditions, we could have just asked for his help in notarizing an agreement to prevent harm and he'd assist. It's just hard to accept, Franka muttered. I know what you mean, and in our world, plenty would say helping a Demoness of Pleasure digest the potion is too wicked. Please, let me help. But that's superficial pleasure and low quality. Real pleasure comes from experiencing it in pain and sinking into it. Targeting people like Morin Avigny and the Admiral aligns more with the essence of this path. LEMMiNO wasn't joking and didn't continue. Franka was silent, then looked at LEMMiNO and said, "What about your plan to spread a plague amongst the pirates? I don't think it's viable." "Why?" LEMMiNO asked. "I don't think we can separate the guilty pirates from the innocent bystanders. The plague would inevitably infect the latter, causing them to die in despair." "It's just a concept. a direction, we can refine the plan to address those concerns, and if it's not feasible, we can abandon it. For example, by then I may be a demigod and find a high-level replacement for the bottle of fiction, capable of containing all of Banamo port within conditions allowing only pirates to enter or exit. 791 or something, I think Kami said. No, there are adventurers who moonlight as pirates, and many haven't committed crimes deserving of death, Franca shook her head. Then we will collaborate with the Aurora Order or find a Sequence 5 artifact of the Broker pathway to identify the guilty. That won't work either, Franca said. We have our own crimes. Many adventurers have killed pirates. Is that guilt? You really are suited for switching to Provoker. I was just raising examples. My point being the plan shouldn't be dismissed outright. We need to analyze its feasibility. Okay. Since discovering the Vortex plan, you've become more aggressive, like when you first came to Trier. Or is that the Devil Whisper from Hisoka that's stirring your malice? The Traveler bag only mitigates its effects, doesn't eliminate both. Lumen simply chuckled. Probably a bit of both. But more importantly, I've come to a realization. What realization? Franca asked. I was going to remind you anyway. You've been a demoness for a while. Have you not noticed the inherent nature of this path? Like the Hunter pathway, it brings catastrophe and calamity. We are destined to belong to the darkness. Think about it. What is the perception of hunters and demonesses amongst beyonders? Dangers. Hunters are bloody dangers, and demonesses are evil dangers. The subsequent potion digestion and advancement rituals will push us deeper to that darkness unless you choose to stop. Or we will face challenges that test our very soul. You could consider switching paths, but your only option would be the hunter. What I'm trying to say is give up on purity. Don't shy away from the darkness. We need to confront these things. Only then can we find ways to avoid evil and discover the light within the dark. Affliction and despair give me bad premonitions, Franca spoke. But walking in darkness, seeking light within it, won't we be corrupted bit by bit? Do we have any other choice? Lumen chuckled. We can only keep fighting our own darkness and evil until we die. I love how this is there because neither of them have like a mentor really to guide them. Whereas like Klein heard this basically same principle from Captain Dunn in Volume 1. Like it took them until Volume 5 until they realized it because they didn't have anyone. But you know, that whole quote about we are wretches who battle in the darkness and that sort of thing from Captain Dunn. But they didn't have anyone to give them that advice beforehand. They just had to literally figure it out, you know, themselves. Only 100 chapters? For what? Yes, Klein also read Roselle saying we strive to save ourselves just to destroy ourselves. She couldn't imagine the struggles and the pain if she had chosen the devil pathway. When the negative effects of Jenna's decency brooch wore off, Anthony returned and briefed Lumen and the others. The new ones had indeed fled, and the key members hadn't boarded. In the following days, Lumen and his team disguised themselves and searched the port for the first mate, second mate, and boatswain, but found no leads. Lumen suspected the great shark Jorg and his men had left the port through some secret means, and whether they returned to the new ones remained unknown. In Trier, Courtier de la Cathedral Commemorative, Angolme de Francois set up a ritual and summoned the messenger of the Seven of Cups. He saw a rabbit-shaped spirit emerge from the flames dressed in an odd manner. A miniature silk top hat between its ears, tiny gold-rimmed glasses on its nose, a black trench coat, clearly not meant for a rabbit, and holding an iron-black revolver. The messenger of the hidden blade is quite cute. What a unique style. Who knew she would dress her messenger like this? Angolme picked up the letter and handed it to the adorably dressed messenger. The rabbit gave him a cold, piercing glance. Rabbit Chazel, yeah. Mr. Rabbit Sparrow. in one of the motel rooms rented by Lumin and Company in Banamo Harbor. Franca read Ongolmi's letter and said with some difficulty, 007 has a lead with the mirror people and wants us to follow up, but we haven't found the great shark. The worst case is that they've already returned to the new ones. We won't get any results staying here. 7-1. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's actually 2014 all over again. Except it's some small country getting their first taste and not Brazil, who many people had taking the World Cup altogether. So let's leave. Once the alert is lifted, those people may come out. Agreed. Frank accepted reality, and at that moment, Jenna noticed a problem. Rabbit Chazelle was still in the room. She hadn't paid for the message. Jenna observed the rabbit, who increasingly resembled Gehrman, and asked, "What do you need?" Luckily, few people know of her messenger, and Rabbit Chazelle didn't deliver messages frequently. Otherwise, Jenna would have to consider providing different forms of knowledge. Get me a pair of boxing gloves that the rabbit can wear. What? I don't remember Gehrman wearing boxing gloves. True, but Gehrman has Danitz. I need my own Danitz. I want to develop one in our community. Danitz uses boxing gloves. He's gonna get someone to clean his shit-covered drawers. Oh, that's... Oh my god. I'll have them custom made for you. Normal size, not your size, right? Yes. The rabbit raised its right hand, blew on the revolver's muzzle, satisfied. That's not fitting for this scene. Franca noticed that Rabbit Chazelle was still a bit immature. In the darkness of the port, only a few street lamps. Let's hope the Gehrman Rabbit still allows Danitz Rabbit to become Franca's messenger. Oh my god, that'd be so cute! Would it be cuter if they were like for two separate people? Or would it be cuter if every time they summoned, or like in the future, someone summons the messenger of Jenna, and the Danitz one shows up very meekly, and they're like, "You're not who I saw last time," and the rabbit just goes, "My master is worth too much to come for your humble requests, you fool. He only comes if my master beckons for him. You are not worthy. Now, giveth thy message quickly. I must return to doing laundry. My master shall get angry if it is not done in due time." The new one's gone and the adventurer disappeared. The pirates gradually put the incident behind them. Everyone felt embarrassed. As pirates, they knew they may die in a storm, during a robbery, or in a mutiny. Dwelling on the past was rather meaningless. Of course, they also talked about the unknown adventurer's strength and what had happened inside the new ones. I think that adventurer was waiting for the Admiral. Does he want to recreate Gehrman's feats? Son of a bitch, what feats? We're pirates! He succeeded, but didn't completely succeed. He defeated the pirate but let him escape? Is he close to the power of the kings? What the fuck is happening? Every so often a powerful adventurer appears. There was that Louis Berry fella too. Disguised as a non-pirate, Mason mingled in bars listening to the pirates discussing recent events. On his way to the next bar, Mason turned into a quieter alley and saw a figure ahead. The figure had black hair and blue eyes, the same adventurer who had challenged the pirates. I'm not a pirate," Mason said. Lumen strolled out and smiled. "I have a task for you." What can I do for you? I don't think my abilities can meet your needs." He feared that while completing the task may be easy, the aftermath could be rather problematic. It is a simple, secret task. Keep an eye on the port. As soon as the new ones returns, or you spot the great shark Georg and his men, summon my messenger immediately. "Are you Lumian Lee, sir?" "Perceptive," Lumian replied. Mason connected the recent events in his mind. Was the real purpose of that task to bring Lumian Lee to the port? And Lumian's goal was to deal with the Admiral? My spiritual intuition was partially correct. The payment is 5,000 Burl d'Or, Lumen continued. The task is simple, and I won't be likely discovered by the pirates. The reward is generous. If I refused, knowing what I know, that could bring trouble. After weighing it for a couple seconds, Mason said, "No problem, I'll handle it." Lumen nodded, paid a deposit of 1,000, and left the alley. Mason kept repeating the name Lumion Lee, and finally remembered the poster describing Lumion Lee as a survivor of a sacrificial ritual to an evil god that destroyed his village. Do you think most people, when they hear of Lumion, go, I sympathize with the kid, or do they go, dude, that guy might be evil and kind of like might hurt us, or like might be evil? I feel like most people would go like, damn, that guy is like, I feel bad for the guy, you know? I feel like if I heard like a guy survived, but he was the only survivor of his entire village getting fucking wiped out by an evil god, I'd be like, I feel for you, kid. I do. Like, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, I'd probably be a little scared too. Like, yo, why the fuck did he make it out when everyone else died? But I feel like I'd be mostly sympathetic. Like, I'd be like, maybe he just got lucky and unlucky in the most shittiest way possible. Like, that's gotta suck. In Trier, in the prison district, returning to Trier for the past 2 days, Franca, feeling ready for the Demoness of Affliction ritual, decided to proceed. Wiz would be the first to die in a horror movie? I would. Listen, I've admitted this, okay? The fact that you all think, oh, only I would be the one who would survive, okay? I am completely... Okay, bro, fine. Okay, maybe, listen, maybe you would. I just feel like, listen, all 10 of you would be like the last ones to survive? A likely scenario. 007's lead on the Mirror People came from the Ore Scholar of the Trier Cave Association. The Purifiers had planned to investigate all the association's Ore Scholars, but one had mysteriously disappeared. Someone suspected to be Palia, a mirror person. Franca looked at the stake and sighed. When I become a witch, I wonder if I'd end up burnt at the stake. Who knew? I'd have to tie myself there. As she spoke, she took out the brown-red wooden suitcase given by the Demoness of Black Clarice and unlocked the clasp. Yeah, I'll not survive long. Next, she retrieved a wine-red glass, crushed the crystalline ice containing potion ingredients, and poured in the flower-faced bat blood and human blood from a seriously ill person, and combined them. They almost turned black. She then added the flower-faced bat's head, two-tailed black snake gallbladder and tail tip, and 10 drops of Infinitus eucalyptus oil. It smells like sewage, Lumen commented. Shut up! Franca grew more disgusted as she looked at the potion. This is so weird. She adjusted her mindset and said, I'm ready. Lumen handed the potion to Jenna and extended his right palm. A ball of flames burst out, landing on Franca, who felt the pain. Her body wanted to dodge and contract, but the ropes held her. Jenna jumped to the side, one hand holding the ropes and the other bringing the potion to her mouth. Franca forced herself down to gulp the potion. Whether the flames of the potion or her head grew hot, her mind became fuzzy from the heat. She recalled past pleasures, including her own experiences and the feedback from her partners. Franca, both the giver and the receiver, drowning in pleasure from body to soul. Her thoughts drifted, her will sank, and she lost herself. However, the pain accompanying her kept her conscious slightly. It was a resistance and spiritual conflict with Martin, the emotional gap with Jenna, as if they could never truly bond. The pain from the flames on her body felt like an invisible thread pulling herself and consciousness. Swaying, Franca's mind cursed. Fuck, it hurts. Is it trying to kill me? God damn it. Hot smoke in my throat and lungs. Am I dying? I can say I smell good now, like food, like roasted meat. Lumen, Jenna, and Anthony stood at the stake, watching Franca's body gradually turn black. Even Lugano, ready to provide help, felt a bit heated, their minds wandering. Facing the scene, they had inappropriate desires, but it wasn't severe and bearable. After several seconds, the flames on Franca's body turned pitch black, turning into crystalline shards, falling off. The shards took the charred skin with them, revealing Franca's new, tender, glistening skin. Even with an ascetic's endurance, Lumion had to look away. Not only did Lumion avoid looking at Franca, but Jenna and Anthony also instinctively turned their heads as if evading a temptation. My clothes are burned up, just one step away from naked, thank God. Thankfully, Franca's cursing reached Lumion's and the others' ears, bringing a sense of familiarity. Franca then disappeared, took out a set of clothes from their traveler bag, and changed in a nearby corner. 2 more chapters here, so the current one and the next one. She then deactivated her invisibility, tied up her ponytail, and walked back to Lumion. The beautifying effect is impressive. Franca took out a mirror and examined herself. Is that the only change? I need to go back and prepare dinner for Ludwig, Lugano immediately said. Okay, Lumion nodded. After Lugano left, Franca felt the changes and said, enhancing appearance, figure, and charm is one, but the least important. I remember someone saying beauty is part of a woman's power, so I suppose it's not unimportant. Anyway, you get the idea. The other include charm, becoming an active ability instead of a passive one. Before, you showcased your appearance, figure, and aura, enchanting anyone who saw you. Now, a glance, a gesture, a word can completely charm someone. Yes, Franca spoke, but combined with showcasing my abilities, the active charm ability will be more effective. Charmed enemies will resist to harm us, unable to use their full strength. In daily interactions, if used repeatedly on someone would truly fall in love with us. Franca glanced over at Lumion, her eyes twinkling. She wanted to test the effect of charm against the endurance of an ascetic. Lumion felt Franca's eyes deepen as if countless words, her fair, smooth skin. An indescribable feeling surged, causing him to curse. Damn it, stop experimenting with your abilities on me. It's just that if I've advanced and the potion power is leaking out, it just makes it hard to control, you know? He ran from Franca. True, Dr. Z. Do you think I'll believe that? Lumion retorted. For a provoker, staying calm while being provoked was crucial. The core ability is Plague. It can create various pathogens within a 30-meter range. Once I get used to the potion and truly master it, this range will expand to 40 meters and eventually 50. Demoness of Affliction can create multiple pathogens, accelerating their infection and onset of disease. The initial 10 seconds are incubation, followed by mild symptoms like allergies, fever, and sneezing. The symptoms will worsen, eventually leading to severe illnesses like pneumonia. Within 2 or 3 minutes, the disease becomes critical. This pairs well with an assassin, Franca said. Stealthily get within a dozen meters of the target, spread the pathogen to cover the area. When they show symptoms and realize something is wrong, strike as their strength decreases. Plague should be something a guardian's abilities can't defend against. Their invisible barriers don't seem to block air, right? Maybe next time I face the Admiral I won't have to worry about his mask. It is indeed well suited for assassination, Lumion evaluated. Does the infection and onset time of a plague vary based on the target's constitution? Of course, there is a difference. Undead creatures won't be affected unless I become a demoness of despair. I'm not sure if the pathogens can be burned by a hunter's flames. Want to test it? Sure. This could be useful if we ever face a demoness of affliction. Jenna and Anthony immediately distanced themselves, moving to the edge of the grounds. In the early winter night, Lumion's body ignited with brilliant white flames, spreading around. Franca stood around over 10 meters away, her eyes deepening. As the flames cracked and time passed, Lumion felt a gradual discomfort in his throat, making him want to cough. Franca stopped and said, "They can indeed kill many pathogens, reducing the impact. It took about a minute to give you even mild symptoms." A demoness's webs have also been enhanced. As a demoness of pleasure, I could only roughly contain them and entangle targets. Now they're like extensions of my arms, making much more precise actions like tickling you. As she spoke, Lumion and Jenna felt something soft and invisible tickling their waists. "Haven't you grown up?" Lumion mocked, but still useful. "Now, my hair's also open," Franca announced. "It can pierce skin, inject black flames, and cause stiffness in the contacted area." She let her hair down, tied it again, and took out a mirror. "My curses are also stronger and more targeted. Before, I had to target an AoE in a mirror to curse them with a target. I had to reflect the target's full image in the mirror to curse them. Now, just a part of your body will do. My other abilities have also been enhanced, including Magic Mirror and Black Magic. Compared to a Demoness of Pleasure, this is quite the improvement," Jenna said. It is a sequence 5 after all, Franco replied. I won't be participating in the Mirror People investigation for now, Lumion nodded. I plan to leave for Lenberg tomorrow. He had been studying Lenberg languages and discovered it was essentially the same as Potter Kingdom's Highlander. So having learned Highlander, Lumion quickly mastered Lenberg quickly too. So soon? Well, I suppose you've digested your potion, need to consider advancing. Take care of Ludwig for me and keep an eye out for Lugano, Lumion said to Franca, Jenna, and Anthony. Based on the info from 001 and Madam Magician's hints, it was best for Lumion to go alone. Initially, he had considered taking Ludwig, but given his angelic nature, he may cause unnecessary changes. In comparison, Boris, who was sealed, shouldn't trigger anything. Okay, Franca said. Alright, last chapter for the day. Let me actually change the title now, because I have been a lazy bum with this. I swear to God, before I start reading alright, I'm gonna figure out a way to automate this, because this is so cringe. I don't like it. I don't know how I don't know how I would do this. There's got to be a way for it to somehow pull through which chapter I'm on in Thorium, but I'll figure it out. Finally. After dinner, Franca and Jenna returned to their apartment. Finally, it worked. Franca raised her hand and stretched. Next, we should find Paley and the Mirror People first. Report to the Demoness of Black, or should I tell her tomorrow that I've advanced? She said she would share some secrets with me once I had. Additionally, she felt that her progress in digesting the pleasure potion was much faster than anticipated, which may arouse the suspicions of others. This involved she didn't want to report anything related to the Admiral yet, as it involved the secrets of the Research Society's transmigration. Bully commented changing titles. He doesn't have access to that. I don't think that would be too hard to do. I don't know how that would work, but I'm sure I can figure it out. Because basically, I just need to write a code that would pull through the chapter number and title from... No, I can't, Kami. It's all good. From Thorium and put that into my OBS chat. Twitch has that? Really? I don't even think Twitch has it on title. I don't think it has it on screen, because I don't even know how that would work. Bro, have I already been streaming for 2 hours? Jesus. So far, Franca and Lumion had only mentioned the Admiral's suspected connection to the elves in their respected Arcana cards, and had yet to receive any response. Jenna thought and said, even if you don't go to the Demoness of Black tomorrow, you should do it soon. The sooner we understand their secrets, the better we can plan. Just tell them that Lumion had become a Reaper and helped you digest the potion. That's true, but the way you say it doesn't feel right. I know, but that's the kind of misunderstanding we need. Finding Palia should be enough for with just you and Anthony. I want to visit Julian and Portlister in a couple of days. We haven't seen each other in a while, and I want to gauge his intentions. Sure, Franca said. I'll go home, pack tonight, pack up some things for him, and try to leave in the morrow. The sooner I go, the sooner I can be back. After a brief conversation, Jenna packed her luggage, took her suitcase, and left. She hadn't followed Julian's instructions to cancel the lease on the apartment while he was away. She still occasionally stayed there, as if she had never left. Watching Jenna leave, Franca felt a pang of disappointment and said, I was hoping we could celebrate. She walked back slowly to her room and saw that some of Jenna's clothes and belongings had been taken. She looked at the now tidier room and understood something. She felt that the affliction potion had somewhat digested. Hey? I don't know what she quite understood there. Part of affliction is being alone or something? Like... A cream-colored steam train with brass patterns sped along the tracks, heading towards the capital of Lenberg. Or was it the fact that she doesn't like Franca, she only helped her digest? No, I don't think that would be it, right? I feel like what it might be would be either one, the sadness she's feeling about like, oh, I thought we could celebrate, but realizing that affliction can also be like it doesn't have to be like a physical illness. It can just be like you feeling bad in general, like in emotion. Or secondly, it could be the fact that like as a demoness of affliction, you will always be alone. And you must get used to the heartache of like people you care about not or leaving you. I feel like those would make way more sense than what you guys are saying. I don't know, obviously you guys have read the book, so I'll grant you that you guys are probably more right than I am, but I don't know, that just, what you're saying doesn't make much sense in terms of affliction. Why would it digest her potion for affliction? Lumin sat in a second-class carriage looking around, without coordinates for Shahara, and unwilling to go through a messenger hassle again. He chose to teleport back to the Restone province and take a train to the border and smuggle himself across. With pre-exchange Lenberg currency, knowledge of black market traders and intermediaries, Lumin easily obtained a new identification. Lenberg was a small country, so he would reach his destination by the evening. As Lumin observed, he noticed that Lenberg residents favored light-colored clothes and brass accessories, each carrying a book to read quietly during the journey. At stops, passengers were eager to help elderly people or those dressed as scholars. No wonder this is the land of the god of knowledge, Lumin mused. Lenberg was the nation of single faith, without a royal family, where the god of knowledge exerted strong control. Perhaps sensing his gaze, the young man next to him glanced at Lumin's Lenberg travel guide and asked, "Are you a foreigner?" He spoke Lenberg, then switched to Highlander, Loanese, and Tijan and Fasak. Lumin was a bit surprised. A typical passenger knows so many languages. The first time in Lenberg, let's go! I am excited, too. Yes, I am from Intas, and I speak Lenberg. Lumin spoke. What is your name? It is impressive, you know all of the northern languages. My name is Salent, and I am just a small company employee. Actually, once you learn one language from the northern continent, the others are pretty easy. If you start with ancient Fasak, it's even simpler. We Lenbergers, the fact that their names are Lenbergers is hilarious. We America Burgers began learning ancient Fasak in our compulsory education. Salent's tone carried a hint of pride, almost looking down on other countries still plagued by illiteracy. In theory, yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't have mastered Highlander so quickly. My Dutenese is barely passable. I know, Dr. Z. It is your reader pathway ass. Keeping his voice low, Lumin said, "You're quite civilized, showing great respect for the elderly and scholars, reading on trains instead of chatting. Knowledge is most precious in our land, and scholars have more knowledge. Elders, throughout their lives, accumulate a lot of experimental knowledge. Reading is a habit from our childhood, and a necessity. You would know that our lives are filled with exams and evaluations, in companies and even in church, when we take theological tests during Mass to show our piety." No wonder Lenberg is reluctant to return to the Church of Knowledge. No wonder Ludwig is reluctant to return to the God of Knowledge, but Aurora would have loved it here. Seeing the foreigner beside him fall silent, Salent sighed. That is why I didn't stay in Azahara after graduating. The pressure is overwhelming. Qualification exams, annual competency reviews, monthly evaluations, and so on. So this is the daily life of Lenbergers, eh? Ludwig's vague description didn't prepare me for this. Thank goodness Aurora took me in and not some Lenberger. Talking about this made Salent feel melancholic, prompting him to lower his head and return to his book. Judging by the time, Lumin realized they were close and started pondering of the issue of Marora. "Have you heard of a city called Marora?" Lumin asked. "No, neither in reality nor legends," Salent carefully thought before replying. Lumin gave a non-committal grunt and turned his gaze back to the mountain range. If Madam Magician couldn't find it, I probably can't either, eh? Since the God of Knowledge placed part of the Apsis' hands in Marora, can I use the connection between the body parts to find it? Reminds me of my daily rankings. What do you mean daily rankings? Excuse me? The Church of Knowledge expects me and allows me to go to Marora. Will they help? We had a 4-subject test every day? And then you got publicly ranked on where you performed? Bro, oh my god. With these thoughts, Lumin grew more determined. As dusk fell, the steam locomotive stopped at a platform paved with grey and white stone slabs. Lumin, carrying a small suitcase, walked with Salent through the station decorated with book sculptures and brass patterns. The wind howled through the mountains, bringing cold but refreshing air. It was an elite school. Things are different there. That's crazy all the same. As they approached the entrance of the station, Lumen saw several clergymen of the Church of God of Knowledge blocking the way, checking the documents of passengers. What's going on? Lumen asked. Routine checks, done alternately by the church and the government. I thought they may randomly stop people to test their knowledge, Lumen joked. Salon turned his eyes sharply. Are you a devil? Even the church bishops wouldn't think of that. It was as if his eyes were saying, I was always top 3. Wow, W's in the chat for Dr. Z, man. Wow. Holy crap. Crazy. Let's go. Sorry, I'm a bad person. Lewin shrugged and stepped forward to have his documents checked. The elder, leading the group scrutinized by Lumion, glanced at his documents, then signaled to the others. Lumion was surrounded by the clergymen. We found a criminal. Take him away, the elder stated. Lumion raised an eyebrow, and in a split second, he decided not to resist, extending his hand to let the clergy cuff him and take him away. Oh, this is so good. I thought something like this was going to happen. They're going to take him away and be like, so you have finally arrived, Lumion Lee. We have long awaited your arrival. We will guide you to the lost city of Marora, but in exchange, you must kill Medici in due time. And before that, we require another thing from you. Would you try to charm us? Listen, bro, if I'm a demoness, I'm not lying to you. We are making some quick, easy money, okay? You guys know? Wait! They have profits. They knew he would come. Oh, true. Free AI Kirkify is crazy, bro. All right, we are gonna do. All right, let's turn off the music coming. I'm gonna leave, all right, because now we are doing everyone, that's it for reading for the day, but now we're gonna do some Outer Wilds. I've never played, but people say it's a good game, so we will see. I'm gonna go to sleep. No worries, Dr. Z. I appreciate you popping by. Have a good night. Thank you, thank you. Let me just change the title really quickly. Post this Outer Wilds gameplay on YouTube as its own thing, by the way? Nah, I doubt it, Bug. Good lord. You don't understand? You think so? Alright, we can. Alright, that is kind of beautiful though. Hold on. Let's do options. Let's do this. This is all fine. Let's just move this to high, please. Nothing very high. Full screen mode? No. DualSense. Yeah, PS4 will do it. This is better. Expedition, let's go. Good morning, Hope. How's it going, buddy? Oh, wow. Okay, we're awake. Alright, wow, that's very pretty. And I've been corrupted immediately. Hello, good sir. Slate. Pre-launch campout, I see. Yep. That is great. It's launch day. It seems like only yesterday during the space program, and suddenly you're here, leaving on your first solo voyage. Ah, okay, so we're gonna be... Now, what do you say? We're gonna get this off the beauty. I'm ready to go. I'm sorry. We're sure we fixed the rockets? The one time... and then maybe a few... Whoa, hold on. What? You're trying to kill me, motherfucker? Not full screen in the chat corner or something. Okay, we'll do full screen, fine. I just thought, because the problem with full screen is I occasionally have to do something on OBS over here, and then it closes the game out as the problem, like this. This was my fucking concern. If we do this and this, that chat becomes way too tiny now. No, chat looks fine, right? I think. Unc IT, I'm sorry, awareness, okay? I don't know how to program stuff, I'm sorry. I'm not, oh, whoa. Okay. So, hold and release is higher jump? Oh, yeah, okay, so hold and release it. You do know that borderless exists? Yes, but I didn't see that as an option, though. It's either full screen or not. You know what I mean? It didn't give me the option to select. Chat's good now? You think that's fine? Okay, that's good. This is all fun. Yeah, it's fine. Do you have DLC? I just bought the base games here, but if we like it, we play all of it. We can buy the DLC later. That's no problem. Hello, Maiko. Hello, Guitar. Slate said you're blasting off a new ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you gonna go off on this? You better not have changed your mind. I want to practice with a pro before I leave. No, you're great, Micah. Of course. Try to land one of these geyser pods. Show me what you got. Okay, so I'm gonna fly off to a different planet, basically. Oh, I thought it would have had it like any other game. Yeah, I know. Mod me, by the way. It's not your birthday, bitch. I'm playing this game for you. Fuck off. Okay, so horizontal thrust. Upwards, downwards thrust. Okay. Oh god! Okay. Little miscommunication there. Little miscommunication, for sure. Yay! Laughing. Okay. Yay! We're laughing. Nagito hasn't beat DLC yet. Unfortunately, I won't be here. I'm yet to finish it. Yeah, brother, I gotta finish the base game first. Okay, so let's just. I think we're putting the horse. Oh no! Oh god! Okay, nailed. Whew, got it. I'm great at this. How was that? What a landing! Hell yeah! Exactly. Thank you. This guy's got it. Okay, I really thought the joystick would be for the vertical thrust. I didn't read. Okay, I don't know how to read. I don't know. What the fuck was that? What's happening? Hello, Guitar. As you're leaving, when you return, we will open up a bottle of the good stuff. Okay, so what it tells me is, though, you mod someone who knows the game. Kami, you got this? Okay, fine. If y'all are gonna be little bitches about this. I'm only seeking adventure amongst 1 star, actually. The stars are too far away. What the f is that? What is happening? What is that thing? That thing blots out the sun. That little thing there. Like, this... What the fuck? You kind of need to mod some... Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. You can get modded. Happy? Go about your fucking business, mate. The sun seems a bit close. You know what? We could just have a bigger sun. Bro said scun. Oh my god, kill yourself. I can make... Hello, Rutal. Oh my god, Rutal. Cute ears, mate. What the fuck? This is so cute. Actually blasting off. They said, I'm told my odds of survival are statistically quite high. Thank you, Guitar. Mods, ban this man. Can I steal some shit from you guys? Okay, so I'm going to... So this is like our... I'm like part of our NASA program, basically. Although it seems like these motherfuckers should work on, I don't know, some fucking electricity before we go off to the stars. But hey, fuck it. You know what? Fuck the civilization ladder, okay? We skip a couple of rungs here and there. Who gives a fuck, alright? We got this. You in SpaceX? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Observatory cave. Okay. If it was up to me, I'd ban everyone who hasn't played from watching the stream. But I won't. Thank you. The generosity Nagito has shown is truly extraordinary. This motherfucker gets mods 4 seconds late, 4 seconds, and he's like, I would ban everybody if I so could, brother. God damn, alright. The fucking... What's this guy on? Hey, come here and say hi to your old fly coach. I've got 0 train. Yeah, thank you. That'd be great. This is my old coach. Yeah, I thought you might want to see me. Right, like you weren't nervous for your first flight. True, true. But you'll do fine. I'd worry more about the ship. Oh yeah, what am I supposed to do about the ship, bro? Leave that lunatic slate for these... listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not a piece of broken mining equipment. Okay. Set up in a 0G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute G practice, head down the left in the cave, or don't, as long as you're confident. 1 repaired satellite coming up. Let's go. Take your time reading. Yep, yep, yep. Aw, thanks, Pushkar. Have you read Kingdom? I have not, MX. I've heard exceptionally good things. I've just not had the time to read it myself. Whoa, this is freaky. Oh my god, that is so beautiful, though. What the fuck? I actually really like this art style. I don't know if I've played... It reminds me kind of like... Fuck, what's that game? Whoa, whoa, whoa. For reference, some Outer Wilds spoilers are worse than Chernobyl for me. That's crazy. My 3rd favorite manga. Nice. Whoa, okay, whoa. Oh, and this is like a base jump. So if I do here and I hold, I should go like... Oh, that's so close. Okay, okay, okay. We can do this. Suit up. Oh, I got thrusters now? Let's go. We're laughing. Okay, so we got max fuel, max oxygen, 0.3 gravity. Okay, so we want to minimize our thruster use because it will run out. Oh, fuck, I'm wasting it, idiot. Yo, tough. Nice to get a drop done. Give me the dirt. Some fresh dirt and not much happening down here, let me think. Techite saw something crash outside the village crater. Yeah, that's early. Hey, how about that? Yeah, they went, so they went to check it out. Safety first, right? I said that tech guy pretty rude how long they laughed for. If you he said pretty rude how long they laughed for? That's so jokes. He said safety first and everyone said, get a load of this idiot, safety first. Oh, he doesn't want to die. Oh, I want to live. I have a family. Who cares about... Fuck me. Jesus, Is there like a... If you hit your head really hard on this, do you take, like, damage? Is that a thing? Dude, I'm wasting boost! God, no, stop it. Let me get that. I'm wasting fuel. I'm being an idiot. No, God. Okay, I wasted fuel using thrust from there. This is cringe. Check if you have fall damage. Trust. Oh, you want me to just jump down and not use thrust? Yeah, I'm not an idiot. Can I go down here? Am I supposed to be down here? Am I just being an idiot? Whoa, what is happening? Oh, match velocity is a cool mechanic, thank God. Because I don't know how I would do this otherwise. Okay, cool. That's done. Okay. I don't think I should need to be this close for it, but like whatever. Fine, I'm not complaining. Something on this side maybe? Okay, what's broken now, boys? Let's look. Nothing's broken. It's broken. Okay, I've got a bit of fuel left, so we're laughing. In 0Gs, you don't need to think speed, but velocity and inertia. True, 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 true. Good, good. Okay. Ow, ow, I got you, bitch. Okay, thank God, because I don't know how I would... How do I do... No, down, 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 down. There we go. Like the physics class of this one? Yeah, clearly. Let's go, baby. We're going back up. Oh, God. No, shit. Motherfucker. God damn it. Which way is even... Bro, this is so freaky because, like, I'm genuinely losing the concept of which way is up right now, which is so fucked. This is so... Bro, which way is up? Am I stupid? I didn't come through there. What is... Oh, there it is. Okay, we got it. Whew. There is no up or down in space? Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, we're back. This... Although, technically, what Seer is right. There's no up or down in space. Was gonna hate acceleration after this? Yeah, maybe. Oh, God. Come on, come on, come on. Get up. Whew. Did I need to... Oh, yeah, this is where I came from, right? Yeah, 0G cave. Yeah, we're laughing. Return to city. Let's go. Okay, that was helpful. I'm glad I did that on like a test run before I did that actual in-game when it was maybe necessary. I will say that was very good. Those does anyone play Valheim but never played it? Oh yeah, we played. My friends and I played Valheim for a bit. Yeah, it was fun. It was definitely fun. Ernest, have you ever played it before? And when you're just remember you're training, try not to hit anything big. Yep, yep, yep. Get the launch codes from the observatory. Get out of here. Let's go. McSeely, yo, buddy, how's it going? Just imagine you're always facing straight and the world itself is the one rotating. That's a... Okay, I will try that. Thank you. That might actually be helpful. McSeely, yo, buddy. Long time no see. How you doing? Is this the observatory? I figured I should go check it out. You can use a scout launcher just to go breaking it. What is the scout launcher? Hi, can't join stream since I haven't progressed in COI. Ah, I see. Well, hey, I appreciate you popping by for this then. What is this though? Oh my God, this is so cool. What the fuck? I started exam season, so COI is low price and this shit's about to land hard as a motherfucker. Retrieve? Whoa, this is so freaky. This is so cool. What this also tells me is this is a really small planet that they live on, eh? Because, like, the curvature showing that much tells me, like, this world is really, really tiny. Or this planet's really, really tiny. Like, I don't know. Have you guys seen that clip? Fuck. Have you guys seen that clip from Or that episode from Rick and Morty where they have to like escape to another world is good weather. Any good sounds? So I'm listening to Traveler's music. Last night I heard Raybeck's banjo coming from the middle. Well, that's cool. There's like an episode in Rick and Morty where they have to escape from their planet and they're looking for like other Earth-like planets. And so they find one. They're like, well, this one's tiny, so they're like, well, you know, it's fine for our applications. And they're like, oh, hey, what are you eating? Oh, well, we found some pig-like things in the Antarctica for the morning, and we hunted them to extinction for breakfast. Fishing around. Maybe that's why these guys need to go check out other worlds. They landed their ship easily through the waves, couldn't see too far down, just too dark. So they didn't like to go down, so they just had to fall down. Suddenly they couldn't go down any further. I underestimated how boring this would be. Yeah, thank you. Okay. In that Doraemon movie, they go to a planet of tiny people. Oh, that's cool. Said you're leaving today. I am. Where's the observatory? The observatory is high on the path behind the waterfall. There's a couple of signs marking it. Behind the waterfall. Where's the waterfall? I don't know. Outer Wild Ventures presents postcards from orbit. The way you just came? The way I came from? What? Okay, observatory, this way. Alphabet, let's go. Watch out with the radio, guys. Sure. Nah, I don't want to. I'll play later. I want to take off! Where's that fucking observatory? God damn it. Can you guys tell? Oh, this is the waterfall. I see. I sense a bad directional awareness. How could you tell? Dude, I read this sign 4 times and didn't read the observatory. Oh my god, kill me. A directional sense of worse. Okay, don't say worse than Zorro. On par with Zorro, maybe? Don't say worse than Zorro, okay? What is this? Hello, Hal. Launch day. It's the translator tool's inaugural flight, so I'm excited. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Naomi text you see anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing it, so don't break it. Do not break it. I will not. Don't give him the master key artifact. Ignore me, okay? I'm just feeling nervous. How are you feeling? I'm terrified. We've been training since we were hatchlings. We'll do great. You're here to see the... I'm just here for the launch codes, buddy. But seriously, you gotta check out the statue? Okay, I'll check it out. As for how old it is, it's in great shape. I got a little carried away. Go to the ship to launch. Take care of yourself, okay? Both you and Rem are on par with Zorro if we're talking about directional... Manish, you have not played a game with Zorro, bro. You have not played a game with Zorro. Oh, you have not played a game with Rem. Dude, genuinely, it is crazy. Master Key makes you lost easily, in case you forgot. I remember. Every time Wiz skips a dialogue or something to read, it's an angel fell from the sky. Okay. Truly, I'm on my grandpa arc, dude. Genuinely, it's so miserable. I'm forgetting. Watch these balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level. What do you think causes this? The answer is the moon. It orbits our planet, and the poles on it's pulling on you right now. Yeah, you're like explaining waves to me, I guess. Okay. Bye, Manish. Appreciate your problem. Bye, buddy. It's like our own stars, like our sun, generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As they grow older, they run into hydrogen, starts to contract. Okay, true. Use real Newtonian physics. Ah, cool. As star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. They become a red giant. When the core gets hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. If the star gets massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and explode into a violent event called a supernova. But each star shares Shirt's observation, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. It'll be the fate of every sun. So, very cool. This crystal, or theoretically, I guess it could also collapse into a black hole, but I don't quite know what the physics on that looks like. This crystal was taken from a Naomi ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion, most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Check it out. Oh, it like reorients gravity. So like gravity is now moving originally for me horizontally now instead of... Ah, okay, cool. But if I get down here, it'll boop. Okay, cool. And do you think the answer is in the universe is infinite? Yes. Or would you consider a thing that's growing infinite? I suppose it's not infinite, it's just constantly increasing. I don't even think it's an infinite void, because... Sorry, I should read this. I'm sorry. I'm having fun. The Naomi technology brought back from the space bar has been a great boon, allowing us to modify... For example, the Scout boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their Scouts almost instantly. Oh, yeah, this is the thing we saw earlier. Aside from the dwelling and the structures they built, the Naomi also made art. Decorated poetry was some ancient Naomi depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can be found in our own system. Makes us wonder whether it originated somewhere else in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were they born in our solar system? Or were they born amongst the stars and planets? And if they were, why did they come here? Some questions we hope to answer. Isn't it constantly increasing forever? What if it... Well... No, right? It's not. So to my logic, it's not increasing until infinity because the universe will eventually collapse into a ball by our calculations. And if that's true, then it's not increasing infinitely, it's increasing finitely. And if it's increasing at a calculable rate for a finite length of time, doesn't that mean it's finite? Because infinite would mean it would never stop expanding. And by what we... at least what our math suggests at the moment, is that eventually the universe will collapse back into a ball. Or like a fucking something or other, right? And if that is the case, then it is expanding at a, not a constant rate, but I think it's like an increasing rate for a finite amount of time. And as long as anything in the calculation is finite, it makes it a finite number instead of an infinite number. Wouldn't that... It is all very theoretical, for sure. Yeah, we don't know that. But I'm just going off of my very, very, very limited understanding of the physics would suggest that it is finite, I think. But again, I'm very open to have my mind changed. I do not claim to have any fucking deciphering their own language. The text is linear. It branches off from a central point. Each branch tends to be written by a different author. What? We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished a conversation. She says calibrating the device won't take long. Cassava. Pushing outer lock locks. An atmosphere will make calibration simple. What did these things mean? I'm so curious. How does this work? What are these things that are like moving around? I don't understand. A podcast with Wiz would be fun. Oh, I'm glad you guys think I'm interesting enough to run one. I feel like I'm a profoundly boring person, so I don't know that would be quite as funny as you guys imagine. But I appreciate that all the same. Hello, good sir. Can I get my fucking launch codes, please? If the universe was already infinite in the beginning, then what is it expanding into? Why do you think it was infinite? Don't we believe that the universe, that the Big Bang happened and the universe was smaller than the head of a pin? Or like the head of a needle when it started expanding? I'm so curious. Yep, Wiz is built for outer world. There you are. I just finished the pre-world observation. Local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. Let's go! I mean, like... I meant, like, if you do consider it infinite. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. What are your plans? I want to meet up. I want to go somewhere no one's gone before. If you choose to go to the dark bramble, be very careful. No one explored there before. I'm ready to die in space, baby. Let's go. I'm ready to become another statistic. Let's go. No one will remember me. Hee hi ho. What the fuck? Imagine. What the fuck? Excuse me? Explain! This was carved by the Naomi who dwelled in our ancient this statue has provided us with a more detailed look into the Naomi who appear to be covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry has been carved as part of the antlers. The artifact and structure have been found on almost every planet. We still have no idea what had happened or what happened to them. Scooby-Doo mystery for us? Okay, so what we need to do is we need to take a sledgehammer, break this open. Clearly, there's a supercomputer hiding inside of it who's stealing all of our information and feeding it to the Naomi. The Naomi is a secret society who lives off thriving by stealing our knowledge, and they extend their lifespan infinitely by stealing our knowledge. We must take it back from them. We must destroy the supercomputers. I'm gonna become a conspiracy theorist in space. Yo, it opened its eyes. What the fuck was that? Like a hallucination? No, that statue's fucked up, man. No, I swear, there's like sewer, there's like fucking turtle. There's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles living in the sewers. You have to believe me. You're better off searching for more info on your... No, the lizard people. They take all our knowledge. I'm telling you. If you could use the translator tool, good luck. Bye safe. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. They're turning the frickin' frogs gay. That's what I say. He soft launched the idea. Who did? Last stream was just foreshadowing for this conspiracy theory arc. What happened last stream? Did I do something crazy last stream? People join in soon as conspiracies I mentioned. Coincidence? No, it's just the Naomi keeping an eye on me. They know I'm getting close to the truth. Hello, Slate. Oh, the 9/11. Dude, Seer, yeah, talk about rage baiting. I told you to fucking stop it, and you're like, nah, it's fine, dude. Dude, where do I have to go? Wait, Slate lets me fly, so I have to go to Slate, right? Your pronunciation? Mine? What did I do? What did I pronounce weird? Enter launch codes. Let's go. What, Slate? What would you call it? Naomi? 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 What would you call it? Oh, yeah. Clearly, there's no bucket for rent. What? Who talked about... That was you who talked about 9/11. Fuck you. Okay, so this is the gravity distortion crystal. This is obviously my thing here. View ship log. Let's see. Timber Hearth. This is where we are. Okay. The Addle Rock. Am I going to the Addle Rock? Am I going to Brittle Hollow? Can I go to the Dark Bramble? That's where they said no one's been before. I want to go there. I'm going to learn more about the Naomi Observatory. Rumor mode. What the fuck? Whoa. Yeah, you should go there. How do we do that? Buckle up. Let's go. Lift off, landing cam. Let's go. Lift off, landing cam. Lift off! Let's go, boys! Where am I locking on? Where am I going? I don't understand where I'm going.
Ship log is gonna be your best friend. Mate, where the f am I going? Like, cockpit view? Oh, this. Oh, go to the fucking. Look, change my fucking view, idiot. Giants Deep. That's the sun, obviously. I don't know what that is. Okay. Don't waste thrusters. So I wanna. Just crash into the sun. You know what? End it all. Just send it to the fucking sun, baby. Engage autopilot? Fuck all that noise. You know what? Who's better? Who's better? Me or autopilot? Ain't even close, brother. That's what I say. Once I get to like... Okay, 3,000, then I'm gonna start matching velocity. Oh god! What the f is this? Excuse me? This is all just water! Bro, I can't. Where am I supposed to land? Bro, excuse me? Okay, I feel like that was a okay. Relative to your target to stop. True. Okay. He's gonna hit it. Did I? Listen, I'm sorry. Did I not get a perfect landing there? I feel like that was a good landing. Get my suit on because I don't want to die of no oxygen or whatever. Open hatch. Let's go. Can I close the hatch? Do I need to close the hatch? Oh no, it just sends me back up. Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay. I feel like that was a good landing. 2x gravity, so my jumps are actually cooked. Oh, this is me jumping. Love it. Okay, good. Jetpack. Oh, okay. What? The fuck? Why do I run out? Oh wait, it gets to 0% quickly. I see. Okay. We about to go on a DBZ training arc with this gravity? Negative jump height? What the fuck is this? Oh god, I was betting he forgot to put the suit on. Not this guy. I'm all smart and shit, you know? I do actually want to know what happens if I come here without... Why is gravity somehow decreasing on that side? What the fuck? And like substantially. Okay, so is there nowhere for me to go from here? What am I supposed to do? Because I assume the water I just start drowning, which feels logical. Fine. Jesus! What the f just happened here? Get me back in my ship. What the fuck? Jesus, what was that? Oh, God. You know, Earth's gravity isn't uniform. Yes, I'm aware, but it wouldn't be enough of a from a 2x to 1.7x difference in like 50 meters. Bro, what the fuck? What was that? I just got what is signal? It's a small plane. Dude, I just got fucking rolled. I'm scared. What is this? Oh, actually, wait, scout launcher. This is huge, actually. Let me go here. Is that any... Fucking Christ, that's way too high. Okay, okay. Retrieve my scout. The part where he stares at the lamp. Okay, don't sass me, bug. Come back. Anything this way? Bro got a perfect orbit for his scout. First time is he goated? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not think I was goated with the sauce before this? I'm sorry. So if I jump, oh come on, no motherfucker! God damn it, that was close. I can do it. 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 Okay, this way. Not bad. Nothing this way. Oh, I think I did that way. I think I did that way. That way there's a mountain, so not much access I have here. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. Geronimo! Let's go, baby. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Geronimo! Okay, translate. Statue workshop. What the fuck? What is that? Signaloscope? I don't even know what this does. I don't understand what this means. What? What? Hey? So you're telling me there's something on the opposite side of the planet on here? As they told you 10 minutes ago? I don't know, man. I'm stupid. Okay, so there's something on the planet on this side, maybe? If I launch the scout way up into the fucking sky, can it make it to that side of the planet? Oh god, it's going above. No, come down, come down, come down, come down, come down, come down. Let's go. Let's go. Did I? Okay, hold on. Did I clutch that? No. Not fun. Chip log activated? Updated? Sorry. Oh, this is huge. This is huge for us. Hold on. This is huge. This is what we needed. Okay. So over there. Okay. Hold on. Let's go. Did you watch Project Hail Mary? I did not, dude. Fuck, I know I should. Trees detected. Oxygen tank refilled. Let's go. That's huge for us. Where's the translator thing? Oh no, signaloscope, right? This might have something to do with signals or something. No, nothing? Really? Okay. I recommend watching it. I know everyone has said such. Even Easy told me to watch it. I will. Wait, human bones? Oh motherfucker, bro. Just gotta stay grounded for a bit. It will pass. It will pass. It will pass. Okay, this is definitely the right place to be, though. Just gonna. Okay, thank you. I passed. We're laughing. They are going to test the memory statues tonight. Flox said it could be dangerous, so we can't come. What if we didn't use the other door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? I really want to see the test too, Lanny, but that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Flox will let us see a later test. Flox specifically told us not to do that. Flox is a pussy, okay? Don't follow his instructions. Fuck that guy. Okay, signaloscope? Okay, so it's all okay in this area. So is there like a specific way that... I don't... We're not... Wait. What am I missing here? I'm clearly missing something, I don't know. Oh. This is just this one over here. This is where I came from, I think. The urge to backseat is crazy. Luckily, I don't remember most of the game. Thank you for that. Great help. I don't know what I'd do without you guys. Okay, I'm in the open air. If I get fucking rolled with the fucking surging tides or whatever, I'm genuinely cooked. Signal launcher? Yep. Okay, this thing is moving. Can I pick this thing up somehow? Same, except I remember all. I need restraint. I'll give you a feeling that there's... Come on, get up there, fuck. You fat fuck. Jesus. God. My vertical is like 2 feet. 2 inches. Come on, you fat fuck. Get over there. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, welcome to Giant Steep, friends. I'm excited for you to meet the statues. If I'm not in my dwelling, I'm likely in my workshop, below the island. So there is a way to get below the island. That is cool. But how the fuck do I get there? Okay, that looks like... Dude. That looks important somehow. I'm here. This is huge. This is huge for us though, boys. This is huge. How do you get there on? Yeah, fucking great question. That's the fucking signal bullshit that it's telling me about. It has to... There's no way this is just sitting here for nothing. This is a game that gives me the vibe of like everything's there for a reason, and if that's the case, then nothing is sitting there for a reason. There's something to be had. This feels like... It's expanding. Oh, wait. Oh no, it's reading out. Sorry. Nobody give hints, it's going perfectly. Hold on, what? Am I... Okay, so I'm clearly in the right place. I'm gonna go... That wasn't a hint, Nagito. Okay, I'm just gonna fuel up my oxygen again. Let me go back there, see if there's something I missed over here. Oh, for fuck's sakes, don't... Motherfucker, god damn it. Nope, I'm just gonna... Whoa! Whoa, this keeps me grounded in here! This is huge for us.
Oh, and it has the tornado thing too. Oh my god. They made this for us. Or for themselves, but I'm using it. This is huge. Okay. Anywhere to go around here? No? Environmental pool, let's go. Oh, so I gotta read the, okay, so I gotta see the things at the bottom. They'll give me hints. Obviously this one was kind of bullshit because it's fucking hidden. These guys are dicks. Massive discovery, genuinely? Hold on. And then same thing for this one. But then there's something inside too, right? That's the same thing? Is that the one I came from? No. This isn't the one I came from. Because there wasn't these things. So I gotta get down there. Oh, that was fucking stupid, wasn't it? Let me send it over there. Oh yeah, this is definitely where we need to go. Oh yeah. Okay, okay. Okay, so we need to go here. Okay. That's good too. Good detail. So it's not down there, it's down over here. Now either it's through here or it's where I jumped across earlier and I don't need to come across, I need to go somewhere else. Ow. What the fuck? Okay, those definitely look like human bones there. Maybe the now, maybe we're just humans. Early humans who came here, yeah? Oh god, this has been a long stream. Okay, so I'm back here now. What are these things? Give me one more. That's okay. Let me just retrieve that down. When you say humans, do you mean like humans like us or your character? No, I mean humans like us. Because they refer to Naomi's as a different race, because they said like they have fur on their skin, right? Fur could just be referring to like hair. That could just be a different description of it. Okay, let me go down to where I came from, see if there's anything and I missed down there. Cause, oh, okay. Because, like, maybe they call us Naomi because, like, Naomi was the name of the first one they came across, but Naomi's just a human name. Can I? So maybe that was just, like, the first human they came across and they just thought that was the name of the species, but that was just, like, Naomi was just a lady, you know? Is this where I came from? I think so. Oh wait, this is that same statue. What? The fuck? What the fuck happened here? What the fuck are we talking about? Why did... It's gonna bring me back to the first statue? Wait! Eh? What? What should I do before? Observatory. Oh. Oh, it's like a time loop situation. Because I have my launch, so I'm retaining my memories. So maybe the statue isn't like stealing my memories. Maybe it's like retaining my memories after the time loop. Oh, I think, okay, I think I get it. Yeah, hates you, Slate said. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think that's what's happening. Yeah. Yep, something. Good landing, boys. Nailed it. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. So it's a time loop situation. Okay. So basically, I need to shut up, Harsh. So I guess I need to do something to break the time loop. Is basically what's up. I need to get whatever piece of info is needed to break the time loop. Maybe is my actual mission, but that's known only to me, obviously. So, so maybe I go to the same place? Oh, fuck. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Well, I'm in outer space now, right? So I don't... Oh, fuck. No, very much... Nope, very much still gravity. Very much still gravity. Gotta keep... Oh my god, that was close. Are you backseating? Get him, boys? Oh, wait, where am I going? What is this? Let's match Brittle Hollows. Let's go here, man. Let me just land really quickly, and then we can go there, okay? And then we can check out the logs. No problem. I don't know if this is a good place to land or whatever, but it's fine. Check ship log. Okay. View entry. The island must be somewhere. Now we create statues. I found an enemy statue lying on the beach. It looked like the one in the observatory. I found a statue for statue workshop next to the broken door that used to lead inside the island. Some children debated bypassing the statue, sneaking in via an alternative, more dangerous route. You can see into a large cave from one of the ruins on top of the islands. Oh, so basically I gotta find the secret way that the kids were talking about to sneak in, is basically the concern there. Okay, got it. So this is where we are. I went to Brittle Hollow. Last time I went to Giant Steep, right, I think? Suit. Pre-flight checklist. Jetpack auto boost with a separate button or any sensor. What? I don't know how that works, but okay, open hatch. Down the hatch we go. Whoa, that's so confusing. Oh wait, I remember to what? Yeet! Nope, that's the wrong one. Ooh, okay, that seems to be a cool thing over there. Let's go check that out. Yoink, come back to me. Oh my god, my oxygen is ticking down hella quick though. What the fuck? Fucking Christ. Bro, if I'm jumping, I don't need you to activate the thrusters, motherfucker. God. You're wasting my goddamn fuel. Nagito's plotting my downfall. You know what? You know what, this is the problem, you know, I try to be nice to people, you know, I'm playing this game for him, he's not even in the server anymore, and this is how people treat me, you know, I'm just this whole community's, yeah, I don't want to talk about it, you know, it makes me so sad. Okay, oxygen detected, okay, let's go, I'm laughing. What the fuck is this? This thing looks like it would attack me. Whoa. Okay. No, motherfucker, not that. Give me my scout back. Signal scope? Pick up a little projection stone. Insert. What? What the f was that? What the fuck? Put it back. There you go. Oh god. That back? Okay, let's try again. Oh, okay, so that breaks it. Okay, so that breaks it. Keep going. Ah, that breaks. Oh, so I need to stay in this area. Okay, cool. This is fine for now, though, so I can leave that there so I don't forget it. Oh no, there's another projection stone down here. Let's bring that one down here. Unless, wait, maybe there's another projection stone down there, but I'll just take this one for now. Is there another one? Drop? No, that's, wait. If I drop this one here, is there something I can do with this? Any of this? I can, dude, you fat fuck, sneak back there. Ugh, cringe. Oh, okay. I'm at the shuttle ready to make my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. Okay. That's exciting, you're almost ready, but there's still one more rule you need to learn. Come to see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. That seems to be the thing in the middle, if I had to guess. The tower is on the opposite side of the Brittle Hollow. If you follow the path west to the crossroads, you can reach the tower from here. Brother, west has no fucking... Okay, my gratitude for the directions. Okay, I'm going to assume the yellow, or sorry, the blue pole that I see on that side is the North Pole. Now that might not make any sense, and it might actually be the red one. If it's the red one, that would logically follow based on what we know, and if that's the case, that makes this the west, and otherwise that makes this the west. But I can use the scout to check either way. I just need to get back up out top. Let's go up top here. Nope, that's wrong thing. Scout launcher? Yep. No, motherfucker. God damn it. Shoot. Boop, 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 boop. Wow, that is okay, that was fucking useless. I tried to shoot over it, but that was gonna put it way too high. If I put it here, is that still too high? No, that should be just fine. Come down, come down, come down, come down. Don't go too high, don't go too high. Oh no, that was fucking perfect. What? Okay, it's not quite straight. Maybe this way will be more accurate. Dude, don't hit that fucking asteroid. There's no shot, right? Okay, thank you. Okay, that's as close to straight as I'm gonna get it. There's like that thing to its right side, no? Oh, that might be it. Okay, that might be it. So it's probably on that side, but I'll test this side just to make sure. Oh no, I think that's it. Nope, I think that's the tower. That would make sense if that's the tower. Dude, almost exactly where it landed. Hold on. Whoa, what? Is that a fucking black hole? What the fuck is that? Okay, so we're going that way. Where's my ship? I'm sorry. Oh, my ship's that way. You launched it in a perfect orbit yet again. Is that good? I don't know. It's just not that hard. Just, oh, what the fuck? Dude, if you blow up my ship, I'm gonna kill myself. Well, I will die as a result of it, so it's not super me killing myself, but I will do it just to know. Okay. I probably should have checked out more out there. I left too quickly, but hold on. Okay, so here I am. Now, I'm relatively sure I shot this way. I needed to go this way. What the fuck? I can descend down there? That seems cool. Whoa, that's a fucking black hole down there. I don't even understand how this fucking entire planet even exists. That doesn't even make any sense. Oh god, no! Stop it! I'm wearing my suit, so I don't need to bother with any of that. If I take the... Sorry. Tower of Quantum Knowledge, laughing, okay. If I take the suit off and I put it on, do I recoup my... No, I was hoping I recoup my fuel. Never mind. Okay, let's see what this is. Web translator. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Let's go! First time, baby! Fucking, he shoots, he scores. Perhaps you're preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. Descend your steps to the entrance below. The knowledge beheld within will help you on your journey. Let's go! Unidentified signal nearby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's the closest we've had a signal so far. Let's go. What? Is it down? Is it up? Where is it? This playthrough's already better than I expected. I'm sorry. Listen, I know you guys call me Unk and I'm like, whatever. I'm here for it. Whatever. I'm not... Bro, it's at 90 meters. What? Oh, it's that thing up there, isn't it? How do I get up there? What? What the fuck? Oh, it's over there. This bitch moved, right? I'm not losing my shit. Signal identified. Tau. Frequency confirmed. Tower of Shards. So can I like... What is happening? Can I like land on top of it? Is that the way to do this? Wait, what? Hey? Wait, am I crazy or did it just... What? What? Am I... Bro, am I dumb? Okay, what? I can't land here, can I?
No, motherfucker, no! Well, I just lost the ship, boys. What the fuck? Okay, I swear, I did not anticipate it would fucking, it would just, okay, I did not, how can I possibly reach it? No, come on! God damn it, no. Ayane, is this game good? I don't... Ayane, look at this. That is my fucking ship. I need that to get home, and it's stuck up there. You tell me, is this game good? I don't know. Okay, is there no way to fucking climb up this bitch? Bro, you guys are so evil. Why would you make this structure? What the... Don't you fucking drop... My fuel's almost gone. Oh, let's go. We're laughing. Hold on. Apparently putting this signal thing on just allowed me to fly way fucking further. What the fuck was the logic on that? I don't know. What? Dude, that's so weird. Looking at the camera makes the thing disappear. What the fuck is that? The thing goddamn disappears if you look at it through the bottom camera. So the game clearly doesn't want me to do that. Okay, fine. Fine. If you're gonna be a little bitch about it. This game, bro. Bro, how do you want me to get up there? My fuel's about to run out. I don't even know why I'm fucking going down here anymore. But whatever. Fuck it. I'll just... It's a fucking... Sorry, I think there's a couple people who haven't seen... it's a fucking... No, you know what? I don't care. Despite letting... Oh, you're telling me I can just... Put the scout up there. Oh, cute. Why didn't I think of that? That was fucking stupid. That's so obvious. Oh, cute. Why didn't I think of that? Scout launcher. Yoink that bitch up there. Bang. You're welcome. I'll rotate camera. You didn't say that at all. Oh, you mean the Oh, you mean that camera. I'm sorry. I thought you were giving me a hint there. I apologize. Okay, never mind. Oh, I see what you mean. That is all. Yeah, Outer Wilds spoiler channel in Discord. What the? What? How did I die? The black hole just sucked me in, basically? Is what I... Dude, me just staring at the fucking ship being stuck up there in a perfect parking is hilarious, though. Oh, I wish I'd tried that earlier. Hello, guitar. You're lucky I'm in a time loop or I'd be super dead.
Roast marshmallow. I'm gonna fucking pass out. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna... Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end stream there. Alright, definitely a fun game. I definitely want to play this. Definitely want to learn. No, a little bit more cooking. Ah, perfect marshmallow. What? Where did my marshmallow? That was perfect. They clearly don't understand how to roast the right marshmallow. Yet you didn't trust me when I told you to play this? Please stream this again. Alright, will do, guys. No, that was genuinely fun. I actually want to keep playing, so I will stream this. It's just been nearly 4 hours, so I do think I should call it. Or 3 hours. Oh, okay. No, I promise. If he never plays it again, I'm going to do a generational card. No, I promise. I will play it. That was genuinely fun. I genuinely enjoyed that. Alright, guys, we're going to call it there. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Y'all have a good rest of your day or nights, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow, okay? Bye, guys.